All right. Go!
This Parks.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this?
Parks on the boards.
Yes. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? The JBP boys still on whatever hiatus is happening currently. Still not current with us at the moment. Still not present with us in the studio. But Joe didn't coin the phrase, the show must go on. I know you guys think I invented that. I did not. In the studio.
No one thinks you invented
what?
No one thinks you invented that.
For real.
Zero people think they invented the show.
The show
must go
always
on.
went on without you. So they didn't think you invented that.
That says y'all. Says y'all. You haven't been reading the comments.
I've been reading the comments.
You haven't been.
I read a couple.
You haven't been looking at the data.
I didn't. Comments was crazy.
In here, I have friends filling in for friends. What a genius concept this is. Parks is here still, happily.
Happily.
Not forced, not against your will.
Not forced.
This is your home still.
This is my home.
I can't
just lock the doors if I want.
I can't just barge in and force you to do anything.
Correct.
And have my freedom. Erickson is here, right? You signed your happiness NDA. Yes, sir. Corey is here. Corey has not signed his happiness DNA because his happiness NDA because his name cannot have a trail attached to it. We can't really see his whereabouts. What's those cards we used to get? The green card? Green dot. The green dot cards. He's still doing that type of vibe. Savon is here. Alex is here. Ice is here. And our special guest for the day, friend filling in for friends, is Ish. Let's hit the round of applause for Ish.
The infamous Ish.
Yeah, finally, man.
You've been on the pod
Ish is
many times on Voice.
Involuntarily.
Yeah, mostly involuntarily, yeah.
Via phone calls. Ish is somebody that I've been wanting to get on the pod for a long time. Now that our hosts aren't here, we got to give like a background check on the people that are on the microphone. Ish is a Pisces.
He likes long walks on the beach.
Ish loves playing cards, Monopoly games. I don't fucking know what he's into.
Do we play?
I don't know.
Do we just show up?
Not here for that.
Okay.
What else? Ish listens to rap, but not really. Ish is not really on the internet. He's not really on the internet.
Right.
But Ish is a real estate mogul.
Come on, we're not doing that either.
But it's the truth. We got to give people their flowers.
Yeah.
It's the truth. It is the truth.
It's not the truth.
Why black?
living your truth.
Why can't black men just take compliments? Ish is a real estate mogul with properties all over the country. And we will get into some of his...
Even Australia, Alaska and Hawaii, all over the country.
We out here, man.
South Dakota.
Big development project plans on the way.
Queens Project.
Huh?
The Queen Shout.
How's everybody doing? Wait, what episode is this?
425.
Welcome to episode 425 of the Joe Budden.
426.
426. Look at you, losing your way without the guys.
Slipping it,
Episode 426 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest people in life. I introduced everybody. Hopefully everybody's feeling good. Ish, are you good? Ice, are you good?
I'm great.
Parks, are you good?
I'm great. We should probably shout out the greatest app in the world.
All right, we are powered by, empowered by, brought to you by, sponsored by, tolerated by, and put up with by our favorite app in the world, Cash App. They know the vibes. They get the vision. See you guys. Now, a few things I've confirmed from our little test trial period without our normal function. This seat does indeed look better. I don't know if it's because the artwork is behind me. I don't know what camera Erickson is using here.
He gave
but
you the nice one.
I always thought that Rory looked better than me on the camera, and I never felt like that in real life. Now, that's negated. Here I am in all of my essence.
This is your essence?
Yes.
Okay.
How are you doing, Parks?
I'm doing well. It's been an entertaining few days on the internets.
Tell me more.
If there's one thing that Joe Budden is going to do is turn the internet upside down.
For real.
And you've done it again.
Two things according to the internet, because that's one.
Well, that's true.
And then the internet says if it's one thing Joe Budden's going to do,
Fumble the bag.
fuck it up. Hey, man, it's not us.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
Okay, and let's deal with both of those things individually. We're here to tackle cultural topics, and unfortunately,
We're the culture today.
I am a cultural topic today. Boy, I hate when I provide something that proves the ops right? Oh my God, you've been hearing it, right? You've been reading it out there? Oh my God. Do they know I was suicidal before?
They're playing with you?
What the fuck is going on?
Have they been hurting your feelings, man?
No, I mean, yes. Yes, they have.
I heard they hurt Savon's feelings, too.
Really?
They've been killing me.
Yeah.
No, they really have.
But how do you
They've been killing me.
feel?
I'm glad they took it off of me. And
Nah, they threw it on me. I feel good though. I feel good. Watching you go through this shit allows me to like, no, I'll be alright.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Because I've seen you go through like real shit. So
Is
the
it-
internet don't really affect me in that space.
But is this real shit to you?
No, it's not. That's why I said I'm cool. I'm good. But they have been killing me.
The entire ordeal that we're going through in real time as a podcast, is that what were you just saying? Real stuff, real shit?
No, it's the internet, bro.
no, he's talking
No,
about
I'm talking about-
the situation. is
Oh,
Whatever.
the situation. Oh, yeah.
of
This is
course.
real. Yeah,
That's real shit.
this is real.
Got
Because,
it.
you know, hosts aren't here. So that's real shit.
Okay, good. Parks, I couldn't have planned this. They didn't even like my explanation.
No.
Yeah,
They didn't.
I saw that.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's hard to give the explanation without giving details about the business, which we're not going to do because that's just not who we are.
I saw a lot of memes. It was like,
But if
Joe-
you're savvy, you can kind of
Who'd
see
you explain to?
the people.
to people,
The fans. The listeners, the audience. I tried to come in here and respect everyone's position. I tried to respect everyone's privacy, everyone's business dealings, right? And just, I tried to tell people what's going on without really speaking about some of the things that are going on. Because even if I spoke about what was going on, it would be from Joe's perspective. And that's not selfless. Like, there are other positions. There are other emotions. There are other actions that have occurred where you could just view it differently. So I tried to respect all of that, and they killed me.
Well, the problem with that was, which I realized after the fact, after reading the comments and everything, you went on there and said how you were being transparent, but wasn't being transparent. That's their beef.
They want us to read the contracts on the air, and that's
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
that to them that's transparency. Oh, okay, Joe's going to be transparent, but was very vague. So
But it
that
wasn't
that-
really vague. But I could see how people
I
would
get
think
it.
that it's.
If you let Joe tell it, this podcast has been vague for over a year. Whose perspective are we taking this from? Joe's brain says that we've been in here going through the motions for however long we've been going through it. We ain't hear no albums. We don't know who's dropping. We don't have no takes. Fuck it. But we're going to joke through this thing. That's vague. When I was saying transparent, I was holding it against that bar. Like, hey, I'm going to divulge more than I probably would if the show were in its normal fashion. And I thought I did that. If you ain't get it, you ain't get it. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, mind your fucking business in the first place.
Well, there you go too.
But then that's wrong too. Everything that Joe does and says in this particular moment is off for
They
some
want
reason.
us to be messier.
That's all they really want.
Yeah, they want us to be messier.
They want to see you throwing dirt on their names. Then they want to see them come and throwing dirt on your names. And
Correct.
the Civil War break out. Everybody choose their sides. That's what they want.
Yeah.
But these all grown men here.
Right.
We don't move like that.
Right.
So they're not going to get it. So that's why no matter what you say.
But
they
that's
say-
the part that I don't get. Because when I hear that, I say, like there was a clubhouse room, somebody started it. It was can Joe Budden continue to level up without Rory and Maul, without his guys? And I went in there and I peeked in there from the burner, of course.
Gotta be on the
It was from the burner until I got too mad. Then I used mine. I'm in here now. Fuck is you niggas talking about in here? What's happening? Right? So I go in there and they're throwing all these theories at the wall. Mm-hmm. And I get on the stage and I say, yo, man, y'all ain't never went through nothing with your friends? Like, to me, that is transparent.
But the problem,
think about all the things that you could possibly get into with your friends.
Of course.
And then convolute it with all the things that exist here. And again, that is a fault of Joe's, right? Like, oh, they hate that third person shit. Yeah. That is a fault of mine.
Derrick Jaxn.
Narcissist.
Derrick Jaxn.
I saw that word a lot. I saw that word a lot.
We're going to get to all of it.
All right.
That is a problem. That is a defect of mine. I typically assume that other people know certain things.
They don't.
No, you can't assume that, though.
Most of these people have regular jobs and have never dealt with IP kind of battles or any of the things that we kind of talk about, for the most part.
Have people ever gone through anything with their friends?
Well,
now, when you say that, think of all the things that can go into that bucket.
A lot of people don't do business with their friends, too, though.
Bingo.
That's true.
Bingo.
A lot of people don't. And if they
do, they go through shit like this.
Correct.
Or worse.
It was business when my friend borrowed my favorite jeans and I never got them back. I just took the L on the strength of the friendship, but that was business. There was a transaction and exchange, something I wanted. What?
I know, but come on, man.
Come on,
yeah.
No, that's not business. But what I'm saying is there are transactional things that happen during the course of a friendship that on the strength of friendship, you just chalk up. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it might not be business involved, but okay, throw business in. That makes things more difficult,
Way
right?
more difficult.
Absolutely.
And
especially when it's like
big business.
like A, big business, and B, intellectual property business is confusing as a whole.
And then throw in audience.
Throw in tech.
And millions of people.
Matters.
Throw in tech
Audience,
shit.
that's what I was trying to say. Like, yeah, people go through things with their friends, but it's not in front of a bunch of cameras. It's not with a following that can watch this play out.
Yeah.
That part matters.
I laughed at some of the people that were attempting to prove Rory and Maul's value to me because I'm still on the friendship side. It's like, you don't need to explain my friend's value to me. It's priceless. Mm-hmm. Right? So if there's some things going on, clearly there's some other things going on. It's not a value play for me. Unfortunately, it just has to play out with some of the optics that would appear if it were a value play. Yeah. They said Maul and Rory are unionizing.
I love it. That's a good one.
They're calling me a strike breaker.
Yeah. You cross the picket line.
Never minding the fact that my business might be straight with you.
You cross the picket line. You're a scab.
Yeah, what's scab?
A heel.
I got called a scab too, though. By the way.
And Savon did too.
It was like, they were like, oh, so y'all the scabs that they call in when the team go on strike.
That's
funny.
They
just go pick up some replacements for real quick.
That's funny.
Yeah, they was killing us.
Yeah, that's cool.
Been bad. I haven't been to the barbershop and I'm not going. I refuse to walk into the barbershop.
I went this morning, young dude in the chair. Oh shit! But it's 8 in the morning. He said, "Yo, dog, I got a question." I said, "My brother, my brother,
let's bring it.
My brother." It's not the best, you know what I mean? It's 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Let's keep it settled here. Some of the things these people have been saying, right? Like, let's take the thumbs down shit. When I left Complex, I was excited that everybody was thumbs down and shit. Let them know that shit is trash and that we don't agree with this decision because I was at odds with a company that didn't really get the value, understand my value, or think there was a conversation to be had. So, yeah, thumbs down that shit and let them know. Boy, was it beautiful.
How's it feel to be on the other side?
But wait, slow down. And in the thumbs down, it was so beautiful because that fucked with the algorithmic system back there. So whatever Complex was trying to present to advertisers, I knew the fans were throwing a wrench in. Now, everybody doesn't have that information. But I went and got it. So now ask me how I feel.
How do you feel now?
I don't care. I don't have any business happening. I'm not taking I'm not taking whatever they doing and showing it to somebody to say, hey, this is what the ad numbers should be based on.
Look at all our thumbs up.
No, everything that I stand for is, hey, however y'all are basing that is wrong, and just go off my word. I'm not pulling it from YouTube. Thumbs down away. Hey.
Joe is crazy.
Yeah, they can rate thumbs down the shit out of you.
Yeah, word, right.
Just so you know. They're
But
going to show you what thumbs down away mean.
Awesome. Who Joe is at his core is I support artistic expression that way.
Right.
Like, I'm never going to be at the crossroads with the things I'm passionate about and the things I support and the things I don't. I support that freedom.
Right.
You shitting me?
And it's pretty cool. Like
is
the fact
It
that
is.
two gentlemen who we care about deeply and have had a very long friendship with inspire that much reaction from people.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool in a way.
Listen, I'll tell you this so they don't say I'm just talking in circles for 20 minutes. Dan, why do I feel like everything I say is egotistical now?
Because it is.
It's not. And stop it.
I wonder why.
Stop it, because that's my fucking problem now.
why.
I didn't bring you here for that. That's not why I brought you here. Damn, what was I about to say? A poignant point.
About something that was egotistical.
Oh, I think one of my better qualities is that I'm able to take myself out of a situation.
Okay.
Like, I know who I am. I know how I'm going to feel about things. I know how I'm going to react to something. But I try to take myself out and think of all the ways that anybody else could feel
Okay.
in a situation. So when they say these things that they're saying, all hurtful, horrible things, I get it because I viewed it through that lens, but is it my view necessarily? No. Case in point, everything Joe touches turns to shit.
That's been a popular
That's
popular narrative.
Well, if you understand how mass media works and how programming works, then you wouldn't be shocked at any of this. Somebody with a huge platform and a loud voice put that into the atmosphere.
Right.
That means that thinking will be adapted by people who know no better.
Correct.
Ta-da! The end. And if that's where the story stops, then that's where it stops for you. I ain't never ruined nothing that I ain't make.
That's a good point.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I never went to somebody's house and started fucking putting mud all over the white couch. I've never done that. Y'all say something because they're going to say y'all are yes men.
Nah, that
and
was a
there's
good one.
nobody here to
that-
challenge me.
I was waiting for you to continue.
That's the truth. What the fuck is there to challenge about that?
I went to Def Jam. I had a
Whatever.
real tough time. I was without a lot of information. I was young. I was depressed. I acted out. I ruined that shit. But it was my deal. It was my deal. No, I didn't feel like all the people that were participating in that needed to participate in those same ways. I ruined it. I was the talent. I sat behind everything. I was fucked up. Nobody eats if the creative person is fucked up. I fucked that up. Right? Awesome. I'll take that. But I did that.
Right.
That was a conscious decision made. Like, I don't think people know all the thought that goes into thinking about fucking something up that's working.
Yeah, it's not active. It's not an emotional reaction.
Yeah,
like, I
you
just did this.
can't. You can't. From there, what did I fuck up? My fucking amalgam deal. But it was fucked up. Compounding mistake after mistake. The deal was fucked up. Yes, I'm fucking it up. I had to fuck it up for you to send it to E1 for them to fix some of the fuck ups, but that was fucked up too. So I'm done here. First love in hip hop. It was fucked up. It's fucked up. I'm out of here. Get me out of here. When it's fucked up, it's fucked up. What you want me to do for Slaughterhouse? Hey, if it's fucked up, it's fucked up. They be saying I fuck shit up. I be saying, hey, by the time I fuck it up, I had 2.5 years of trying to get this right. Whatever, I'm on a tangent.
It was an informative tangent.
Whatever, who cares? It's not important.
It's been an interesting week.
Moral of the story is Joe gonna fuck it up.
Please. Please.
Joe, I got a question. Do you think you've ever fucked anything up? Ever? And,
Did you just hear me
he
name?
just
No, I'm saying I didn't. No,
Where
no, no.
have you been?
I heard what you said, what you created. I'm saying in general, something that maybe you didn't create. Anything. Do you think you've ever fucked anything up? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, that I didn't create?
Yeah, just anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Savon. How do you think we land in this spot?
I was just asking.
And you know what else they probably
I
might
don't
be?
handle people the greatest. Nor do I communicate in certain situations the greatest.
Got it.
I'm also an introvert. Why is anybody surprised
But I think on
at that part?
on
We could get to a place where we're having a conversation and I've had enough of you and whatever you're saying, and now I'm acting that way. I am an introvert. I like to stay home. I don't even like dealing with the world if we're getting into Joe's bag. So yeah, I understand how I have fucked people up. I have fucked situations up. I understand how my selfishness, my self-centeredness at times, my lack of perspective
That's what I was getting
But
ready
I
to
at
think-
say.
times has run rampant throughout the industry. I think those things haven't existed in quite some time.
I will say this.
That's where it gets a little tricky.
I will say this. Putting myself in the outsider's shoe, it's usually pretty entertaining.
And then not only that, on the last episode, you never spoke to any of that. So that's why I asked. You get what I'm saying? That's why people probably thought you were talking in circles.
We weren't here to speak about my relationship failures, my romantic relationship failures last episode.
We wasn't talking about romantic.
Nor were we here to. Well, we talking about things that you may have fucked up, and romantic relationships are included there. I've been hearing a lot of Joe fucked up the Spotify bag. I'm hearing that a lot.
That's been a narrative for quite some time.
You people are idiots.
Yeah, they don't know anything. It's fine.
That's people that
Well,
just
that's
don't know.
why I recorded all of Ian's Spotify's calls.
But Joe, you know what else they be saying?
Because people are idiots.
You know what else? Your fuck ups or fucking situations up causes it to be fucked up for other people. And I think that's something that they're also talking about. Like, you fuck up this deal here, or you fuck up, like, you know, for example, I mean, yeah, everybody landed okay with Slaughterhouse, but Slaughterhouse hasn't been able to do anything because Joe fucked that up. So that's what people are saying. Joe fucking...
That's a perspective thing. Royce is Grammy nominated right now.
Again, I'm talking about Slaughterhouse. The name, the group, Slaughterhouse. I don't mean the individual members going their own separate ways doing something. Same thing.
That's because there are people in that group that actually love me. So when the idea ran across their table of, hey, let's sub somebody in, they said no.
I'm with
You
it.
need somebody that loves you at these confrontations and quarrels and these
that'll
standoffs.
stand with you.
Yeah, so that's why.
But I'm just saying that I've seen a lot of that, though. When people are talking about Joe fucking something up, it's not just necessarily Joe fucking it up for him. It's Joe fucking it up for the other people that are in it with him.
Oh, that is the narrative.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Joe fucked up the Spotify bag. He could have made everybody rich.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. And then so people that are guessing of whatever's going on, they're like, if I'm putting themselves in shoes that they have no business putting themselves in, but if I'm the other two guys, Joe fucking this deal up, I would have a problem with Joe. That's what I'm reading. Like, yeah, you fuck it up because you don't think it's right. You have your issue with it, but you doing that, Joe, you got other deals. Your Joe is fine. The other guys don't have that. This is, again, I'm not in y'all business.
That's
I'm just
valid.
going off what I'm reading. So
That's a valid concern, I would think, right?
So you doing that is like, damn, dude, you fucked it up for us. We could have been out of here. What?
Before we go any further, right, and we're not going to spend all day on this, but I mean, it ain't so much other news.
Yeah, it's not much.
Really not.
Let me give you guys another reason why I brought Ish here. Ish is my friend for however many years, and no one has argued with me in friendship more than Ish.
That is a fact.
I have gotten my loudest with Ish, yelling matches back and forth over the dumbest things in the world.
It's because y'all the same person.
We've done this over Monopoly games. We've done this over women. We've been in clubs together and ignored each other. Like, Ish and I have, if there is a friend that exists that could say, nah, Joe talks a little crazy.
Have you guys ever fought?
Me and Ish?
Yeah.
No. See,
That's the point. That's what he's getting at.
That's just a question.
That's what he's getting at.
Just
though.
a question.
I see where you're going. That's what you're getting
Carry
at.
on.
Have we ever fought?
Go ahead, bro. I already know.
Fight
what
about what? The decimal of somebody's tone? Somebody's choice of words?
Just a question.
I have put this man's life in danger time and time again. If he wants to speak about that, that's on him. Maybe on Patreon we'll get into it.
So funny.
But when I see these comments that talk about, listen, man, I couldn't have fucked up a Spotify deal. Let me close this for the idiots real quick. We completed our term, our Spotify deal. Maybe that's not known to everyone because I don't just spread business like that. But we completed the term of the entire contract even while disgruntled and didn't take whatever was offered to us. That's not fucking up a bag. If you put me anywhere in any time, I'm going to protect the rights of everything. Slow down, Park, slow down. They're going to say I'm interrupting you. But I want people to understand what these rights mean because that's where a lot of this falls under. Spotify comes, allegedly. We're just throwing shit around. Spotify comes and says, yo, I got $25 million for you, $30 million for you over the course of 5 years. And what's that? Ish is a math major. What's that?
6 a year.
Huh?
5 or 6 a year, depending on
6 a year.
5 to 35, 6.
Yeah.
All of that, including your audio rights, your TV rights, your video digital rights, your book rights, your advertising rights. That's just off the top of my head.
That's all your rights, pretty much.
Your pull-up rights.
Your rights to your other entities.
Oh, so they just want to own you.
Yeah.
And this don't have to be Spotify because some people think I just have it out for them. This seems to be standard out there in this industry. And most people say yes to that, right?
Because they see the number. They see
because it's 30 million.
It's not even that.
It's short-sighted.
Yeah, most people are short-sighted. Most people don't have enough confidence in themselves to really take the long play.
And most people are.
Most people are workers too.
And most
that's
people
another
aren't
thing.
doing business outside of their main business, the most visible business. Like me, this is my most visible business. I mix a lot of records. I do a lot of sessions. I do a lot of other shit.
Right.
It's not really visible in the same way, and that's okay. But in your instance, you do several different shows here. You have several shows under your wing. You do shows with networks. And Rory and Maul have other shit going on too. Everyone's got their own shit going on. So carry on. So with that the $5 or $6 million a year, you want the rights to everything that everyone does, which is probably not worth 5 or 6. It's
but
worth
again,
more than
let's divvy it up. Let's figure it out.
But to the average person, they're looking at you the same way they look at athletes.
Yeah.
Like, right? Dak, they offered you $30 million. You're a dickhead because you didn't take it. Because to the average motherfucker that's on the internet, $30 million is more money than their lineage has made. So when you start talking those numbers, they don't say, yo, you're valued at $100 million. They're just looking like, you asshole, you turned down to $25 million. The bigger picture never even enters their brain because they're not thinking on those levels.
Right. All right, but let's play it out, though, because I'm reading too much from people that are not playing it out. Let's play it out. I feel like just on the strength of me, if I put a book out right now, I can get over M. I can get over M.
I agree with that.
And then
I've turned down book deals from major publishing houses because I'm pretty confident that I could get an M alone. So what do you think I would charge if my guys were putting a podcast, book, or something of the sort out with me? It would have to go up, right?
Right.
Put it to the side somewhere, however you value that. What do you think your TV rights are worth? Some people may not feel like going after that. That's important. I tell the story all the time of the division in my house when Sin wanted to do Love and Hip Hop and I wanted us to start a Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Hey, that was set up. That was immediate. That's a plug and play type of thing. She wanted to do it. I'm your fiance. Let's do it. But that's not my makeup. TV rights, where do you put it? You don't even have to answer it.
I don't know.
Erickson, do you put it somewhere?
You put it somewhere. I don't know what the value of it is.
Figure it out in your head. Don't tell me. Just put it somewhere. And now add that to your book rights. And I don't think I have to explain what's going on digitally and out there.
Right.
Digitally, you're combining that with advertising. Right? We already see all the DSPs now layering ads inside the podcast. Like, you can imagine what those things are worth. Those are 3 things right there.
And then multiply it times 4 people on the podcast, plus all the people in the background doing work as well.
We didn't even get to that yet.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to that part yet.
Yeah.
Like, y'all wanted me to say yes to some of those things? Even if you did, I wouldn't. Even if you did, I wouldn't.
Again, that's just people that's not thinking that far ahead. They just see the number. Like I said, they see the number. Yeah. It's no different than you see these people get signed into 360 deals. And then you look at the deal and it's like, how the fuck would you sign that? Right. But that number changed their life. It's more than they ever thought that they would see. They don't know their own value.
It's a difference with that too, though, because most people, when you first come into the music business, even though I don't claim to know a thing about it, you're starving, right? True. You're desperate. You're broke. Mm-hmm. In your position that you were in, you guys were already established. It's a different thing than signing the 360 deal. Correct. The average motherfucker signing the 360 deal literally is in the projects or wherever the fuck they are.
No, but it's not no more. Why? They got artists signing 360 deals that are pretty much okay. That's the thing, because you see it can take you to the next level. You just don't realize what you're giving up.
I was about to say, can they really see that though?
No, they don't, because they don't know.
Exactly.
That's what the same thing we're all saying. They don't. They just think this is what's going to get me to the next level. They don't look at the value of how much I'm giving up to get there. I might have made $1 million, $5 million, whatever. This deal on the table is $50 million. But okay, cool.
You just an asshole then.
There's a lot of that.
Like, yo, if I made $5 million by myself, somebody's telling me they're going to give me $50 million to sell my life to them. Mm-hmm. You don't have any confidence in yourself. If I made my 5 already, right, why the fuck can't I make my own 50?
Right. But some people don't.
And yeah, there's a small... But
some people don't.
Yeah. And that's the point.
And if you bump into some of those people, you're going to argue with them if you're on the other side of the fence. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right?
You got to stop.
Like, I lost... If I'm back to transparency, and only Ian knows this, of course, I lost sleep one night during negotiations. It was one night and one night only that I beat myself up, didn't sleep, coffee, fucking all types of shit. And if I'm remembering correctly, that deal was, if I'm not violating an NDA somewhere in the ballpark of $10 million audio only. For me, that's cute. But do I think it's close to fair value for audio only? No. Joe Budden, stand firm in that. So I went home, cool. But when I got past me standing firm in that, I got to what everybody is saying.
The other fans.
Can I willingly say no to $10 million audio and ask my guys, who I assume to never have seen that, I haven't, right, to just sit back and wait for me to find another viable route to get more? That would be wrong. I beat myself up. I spoke to the people I trusted that I needed to speak to. And the same thing that God always does, he did it again. Like, right when I was unsure, they came back and included something else that changed the value of it that I would never do, and then it made the decision really easy. Right. That was the only night I ever lost sleep.
And let's and you can stop me if I say too much, but what's happening right now is we're making the same money that we would have made roughly in the Spotify deal, and we own the rights to everything. You own the rights to everything.
Let me interrupt you. Mm-hmm. No. What's happening is everyone's making more.
Than if you would have stayed in the Spotify deal.
Yes.
And I was about to say
if I would have took the deal.
Right. The new deal.
The new deal.
Yeah. So y'all
everyone's making more
than if you took that new deal.
And
everyone's making more.
Okay.
Everyone's making more. Maybe not Alex.
Wait.
Alex making more.
Let me add to this.
Alex, I'm fixing you up soon, man. Yo, trust me. Trust me.
Everyone's making more. Nobody can do shit if he signs that deal. Right? Okay. So that you see would not exist if he does that deal.
Because then you're locked in.
Because you're locked in.
If you're making more and you have all of your rights,
still got your rights
to still be negotiated, I don't think you land in a better spot than that. I don't want to hear from the internet executives.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all I was about to say. When you said, yo, you lost sleep over the $10 million hypothetical, could you really go to your guys and ask them, yo, hold out a little longer and trust me? based on what I know, I mean, I probably know a little bit more than the average, but yeah, you could.
You could if your guys trust you.
But based on a track record that has already presented itself, and this is even for the outsiders that are not inside, based on where you've landed.
Right. I always say it. I know what he's saying. I always say the same thing.
Why not?
Like I told you before.
Yo, let's thug it. We're gonna thug it for another.
I told you
6 months,
before. I
8
was
months,
like,
a year.
I would
Why
never.
not?
I told you.
Wait, I can't hear everyone. I can't hear everyone. Wait,
I had told you before a while ago. I was like, yo, you know what? I ain't never doubting you again. Like that, but that's seeing the path. Seeing
not because you're a dick rider.
No.
The internet says it. I'm just addressing it.
Listen, but we've had that talk, and
We've had those talks.
I was like, yo, I'm not doubting you again. Like when Joe say it, even if it take 10 years, whatever, he has the plan to get it there. Like, and not for nothing.
The willingness.
Not right, and not for nothing. You don't come across many people that have like, because what he's went through in his career, it puts him in that's the right person. I've been fucked by a bunch of contracts.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I know how to spot the bullshit. I know what value is. Shit, people came to me with contracts and what you think about this? I don't know nothing about this.
Now that's the stance that like my mom and my dad take. They don't know nothing about anything that ever is happening, but what they say is, I trust you.
Who better to trust than somebody who's
you
been
have
fucked?
a track record of the shit working when I don't get it.
It's like when niggas be doubting Floyd. I'm not comparing you to Floyd.
Of course,
you're not.
I know you don't think I'm that great at all.
Definitely
I get
not
that.
doing
Nah,
I get it.
but again, like every single person, they'll be like, "Oh no, he got a recipe to beat him." You know what I'm saying? So after a while, somebody just continues to be successful or continues to bounce back. You gotta kind of be like, they got it. Brady,
Right?
fucking Mahomes this year. Everybody, I was like,
Going in the playoffs,
I'm not putting a dollar against that
all
nigga,
on
man.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet, but I'm like, I'm
With a
not
smile
betting
on my
against
face.
that nigga.
I'm not
man.
betting against
like
that
I'm
bitch.
cool. Yeah,
He not playing the Giants.
He got something. So of course, I'm the arguer. I'm not the dick rider, but nah, we can thug it.
And it's not thugging if everyone's getting paid.
But even if you weren't,
True.
right? Even if you weren't,
Right.
let's thug it.
Let's thug it.
True.
Let's hold out for something else.
No doubt.
I believe in us more. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like,
Well,
that's what I would say.
let's dig into it now that we're here. Fuck it, we here now. Okay, you getting paid. You don't necessarily get along with the people that you work with. Maybe the people that you work with, y'all don't communicate the way you would like. How do you go about that? How do you handle
It
that?
depends on the situation. You gotta be a little more specific. Unless
They
you
keep everyone's running with this I just speak foul to people thing. They're running with it. Now, I think that on camera, that's easy to do because I'm pretty theatrical with it on camera. I think behind the scenes, I ain't just running around ranting and yelling and screaming and being a lunatic behind the scenes. That hasn't existed for quite some time. We argue Monopoly.
I mean, we've argued in life, but not you can't really do it to me because I'm a return fire. But for somebody else,
Gee, thanks.
but for somebody else that may not be as argumentative, as vocal, as assertive as I am, you could definitely come off as the bully, right? So I've never seen you personally interact with them, right? I've never seen you be disrespectful toward them, but I've seen you be disrespectful to other people, right? So I don't know how you're and you've grown a lot, to be honest. Over the last 4 or 5 years, you're damn near a whole different person. So I attribute some of that to growth and maturity. So I don't know if you still would conduct yourself like you would 10 years ago today. I haven't seen it in a while.
Joe was high.
No, even without the drugs.
I'm just saying, though, a lot of
I'm just saying, but again,
though.
you've grown a lot to the point, and you have the bigger picture in mind, so I don't see you being as abrasive or harsh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
You own 60% of our construction business. I own 40%. I want to get the tools and the things we need from Lowe's. You want to get it from Home Depot. Where are we going to get it?
We have a conversation. Nah, we do for real. I'm trying to be politically correct.
All right. That is a good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you have the conversation.
Listen, ultimately, the decision would rock with me.
Sorry.
Right? But I would ask you why you feel like doing it. Like, why do you think Lowe's is better? And if I disagree with what you said,
I said it's better, nigga.
No, it's not enough. I'm going to get my Home Depot shit.
I need to go sit down. No, get in the truck and stay there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like yo, again,
stop.
But that's that's what it is, though, Joe.
No, that's a joke. That's a joke.
It could be a joke, but
I think that's hilarious. I can't even laugh at the shit.
No,
I think it's funny.
No, you can't,
bro. You can't.
You can't laugh.
Shit going on.
You the bad guy. The bad guy can't laugh,
bro.
bro.
Now, buddy.
You cannot laugh. Sorry. Sorry.
Shut up.
I'll tell you.
I don't make the rules.
Somebody close to me was like, "Yo, you're like me, man. And all the breakups that you have, people automatically root for the other person."
Yeah, I see it. Floyd. Nah, don't say he's Floyd though.
No, but they always
Joe's great. He's not
No.
Floyd.
You get my analogy.
I understand.
I get it, but
what you're saying. We don't have to look at it that way. I want all of the internet warriors, I want all of the comment executives to play it out. Since I was speaking in such code and riddles last podcast. $1 million. Let's take $1 million. I don't know where that noise is coming from. Let's take $1 million in whatever respective field. And this one we're talking about podcasting. Okay. 20% is coming off the top to management, brings you down to 800,000, right? 10% is going off to, let's say, your lawyers and accountants, right?
Yep.
You're down to 700,000. Do you have an agency involved? Because if you called the agency to ask any question that helped you procure the deal,
They get a cut.
They're coming for their standard 15%. Some smart people would argue them down maybe to 10, maybe even lower. You're down to what? 6 at best.
Right.
6 at best. That's just commissions. You haven't paid anything else yet.
Right.
I think that's some of the math that's missing from people. If every million is really 400,000, let's say, I'll put 100 to the side for miscellaneous things that you won't even expect to encounter as a business owner or entrepreneur. And let's say you hire 2 or 3 people at bare minimum. Now your $1 million turns into 450, 400 really fast, right?
Yep.
And now go bust it down.
Yeah.
Now go bust it down and try your best to deal with whatever expenses from there you happen to run into, right? Now what does that math look like?
Starving.
Yeah.
So then what the fuck is going on out here, Ish?
But again,
Mike, please.
oh, pardon me. Again, you just named 7 or 8 things that the average working person does not understand. When you go to work every day, I don't give a fuck if you make 50 grand. I don't care if you make $400,000 a year, right? You're an employee.
Right.
You don't have expenses. When you go work for fucking Goldman Sachs, they pay you every 2 weeks or every month, however you get paid. Out of your paycheck, you don't have to go pay the sound crew. You don't got to pay the plumber. You don't got to pay anybody. That's money that they bring home. So when you turn down a $50 million deal, they look at it like this asshole turned down a $50 million deal. They don't look at it like, yo, out of that 50, he might have saw 3.
Yeah.
They don't, again, you are over their level of comprehension because they are employees. Even on a grander scale, they could be an employee making $1 million. It's still one thing that they do. They show up and they have no responsibility for anybody other than themselves.
Now, giving people, I totally agree with you, but giving people a little more credit than that even ish, right? The trickery normally comes where in the music business, everything we just said happens, and then the funny accounting comes. Oh, you paid $1 million to store records over here. Oh, really? Oh, you paid $4 million in videos. I shot 2 videos. What are you talking about? Oh, really? Oh, you paid $5 million over. Like, what are you talking about? That's where the trickery comes in. It's not in the numbers. It's what you're attempting to do with numbers. And that be kind of my point in whole to every creator, because I'm dealing with plenty of them, and what I'm learning is, boy, they crazy. The creators are fucking crazy as shit, man. The creators will argue some shit.
I think you have to be
no
crazy.
Right, no man. Hey,
that's a fact.
Who understands that creators are crazy better than me?
You might be the craziest creator.
Yeah, you and Kanye top 5.
So when they hit, so when they reach out to say, to argue things that are standard in the business world, Creator Joe says, okay, I get it. I probably got like maybe 3 hard lines that I just have to have because my attorneys wouldn't have it any other way if I'm investing in something. But whatever creators say, oh, you got it. Got you right. Look at it. Look in the field. Karen's on the network. Karen does 90 million other things.
Right.
Joe didn't, well, I did 90 million other things under the Spotify contract, but I had carve-outs. I had things that weren't included in that. See, because once we get to whatever this breakdown is we doing off of every $1 million, right? Where my brain goes is, and this is only mine, you naming all these other fields, working fields, but we in podcasting, where let's call it 29 hours a week. Tricky.
A
now.
week?
I mean, not a week, a month. 29 hours a month.
Let's call it 30 for a nice even number.
30 hours a month versus the average person working 60 hours.
Call it 30 hours a month. Call it whatever you want. We do 3-hour pods at a high twice a week.
We're here longer than the 3 hours.
6 times 4.
Right.
What's 6 times 4?
24.
So now add the extra 6 hours that we here. That's 30 hours. It's 30 hours a month. I'm not saying nothing more than that. What else needs to be said? What my brain would say is, if I'm doing this at this clip, then I could do this at this clip.
Right.
That's only me. What the hell do the executive commenters not understand about any of that? Why are they telling me that this has to be about money when everybody has money? This could be about something else, right?
It could be.
That's all. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Don't get me started over here. I'm done. What else you got for me? Look, everybody sitting there with the dumbfounded face.
No.
Everybody sitting there confused, fucking shaking their fucking head.
We just went to the emotional
It's,
low.
it's simple math. You the best friend I have with math. I don't have a friend better at math than you. What are you shaking your head about?
Thank you.
This is all simple shit. This ain't just me. You go through shit in your field, right?
I do. All day. So that's why I can relate.
Give me the parallel. Give me the parallel.
All right. So I own a construction company, as you know. Well, I get a $400,000 construction job. They think that's my money. The homeowners even think, yo, I paid you for. No, you didn't pay me shit. Yo, you wanted granite. You wanted marble. You wanted fucking shaker door. You wanted all this fancy shit that you see in these stores and that you see on Pinterest. That shit costs money. So when you give me $400,000, granted, you might have given me $400,000. My take home might have been on a good day 60, if that. But again, then your workers looking at you with the ungrateful face. Motherfucker, my workman's comp insurance might have been $60,000 last year. They don't have overhead.
Oh shit! I forgot about podcast insurance.
So again, look, they don't have overhead. So again,
turn
they're
that 450 to 350. Turn that 450 to 350.
But again,
just in case somebody sues us over something that was said on here, we should be protected. You gotta have that.
Gotta have that.
Again, back to I've been there where I did business that just wasn't right. See, I think that's the part that's taken for granted also. And we have 54 minutes. We're not getting past the hour with some of this redundant stuff. That may not be so redundant. This is the part that people neglect to get with. At this level of business, everything is fact-checked. Hello? Living room commenters.
So stupid.
At this level of business, there is no lie. You can't lie. Even if I want to lie,
you got accountants.
I can't lie.
Everything's documented.
I can't lie. So when they say, hey, send me over your metrics for this month at this time, send me over some thinking that says that you're worth whatever you're worth, and explain it to me. Walk me through it. So they can take it to their board or their senior executive level. They have to go get this stuff approved. This stuff, all of this stuff has to be agreed on by like hundreds and hundreds of people. Mm. Hey, when the internet starts talking crazy, oh, Joe Budden is a piece of shit, he's abusive, blah, blah. The people in business with Joe got to call and say, hey, man, is there any truth to this? Can we go to court and prove what they're saying? No. You can go to court and see the exact opposite. All right, just making sure. Got to check.
That's crazy.
It's just all fact check is all I'm saying. So no, there is no hypothesizing. There is no pulling shit out of thin air at this level of business. Everybody got to be verified and certified.
And it's not Ian and Joe sitting in a pewter tower painted gold to look fancy, controlling everything below them.
Man, these niggas hitting me about my driver driving me around. I'm just telling y'all what's going on out here in the streets. But we can move on. I wish everybody
got
well.
Your people's on the bus? Well, you got the driver?
You supposed to Uber or something, bro.
Listen,
Uber
I
X.
totally understand this. The toughest thing in the world, and this is a strength of mine, but only me and a few other people. Everybody in the world has trouble letting go. It's tough. When you're used to some things, when you're accustomed to things, when things are convenient, when you have utilized things for a certain amount of time. Actually, fuck all that I just said, right? I went skydiving as part of like an album rollout. I wanted to do it. I got to the air. The instructor said, I'm going to open the door. You got the outfit on. We're going to pull the thing. You're going to hold me tight. But when we count to 3, you let go and jump and just let your body go. And he said, 1, 2, 3. Yo, man, get off me. I wanted to skydive. I drove there to skydive 2 hours. But when it was time to let go, I was afraid. I was afraid. I didn't know what was coming next. I wasn't prepared.
Right. And you never did it before. So
there was a lot of fear
of the unknown is a monster.
involved.
Yeah, fear of the unknown. There we go.
My cousin Michael Paul, he's a doctor. He went out and bought a car. He bought the newest and prettiest Tesla. He's over at fucking my dad's house. He's talking about a Tesla. He says, yo, man, I walked out of Home Depot, me and such, I pressed the button. The car valeted itself to me. It pulled up to me, and I got right in. When I get on the highway for the long drives, when I tell you about the autopilot feature on the Tesla, man, it is the best. You can basically fall asleep and the car will drive you somewhere. All that gotta happen is you gotta keep your hand on the wheel every 5 minutes so that the car knows that you're awake and you're watching and you're sensible. And my dad, who's 60 plus, said, and he drives with 2 feet, said, well, that's gotta be really tough to get accustomed to. I would have a hard time, you guessed it,
Letting go.
I would have a hard time letting go and letting this machinery just lead the way without any implication for me.
Yeah.
Letting go is hard no matter where you put it. When I had to retire from rap, the only thing I knew, it was a let go process. Boy, was it tough. I had some resentment. I didn't think anybody else knew how tough it was, but you let go. Everybody in here has had a relationship that may have been difficult to let go of, and then in a few years you look back and said, man, what the fuck was I on back then?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck did she have me doing?
I've moved across the country a couple times.
Letting go is tough.
It is.
Letting go is tough. I imagine that if you have ingratiated us into your system for the last 3-4 years, however long it's been, then letting go of that dynamic is tough. But you can't learn, you can't do anything new if you don't. That's it. And that's not an indictment toward us at all. Because I want the guys to come back and us to do what we got to do.
Yeah, me too. I think they will. We'll see.
I think nobody wants them to come back more than I do.
Now, music. Enough of this tangent. We've been here for an hour. New music.
Came out. Well,
new old music came out too. Do y'all want to talk about the new old music or no?
New old music.
Yes.
Miguel. He was it just one of them or did he do all of them?
all three.
Oh, he put out 3 old new projects.
Yeah.
Art dealer chick.
Yeah. Chic.
Art dealer chic.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You're not cultured.
And then got the nerve to say finally on his Instagram post. Finally is what he says with a period. Art Dealer Chic 123 available on all streaming platforms. This was for my truest fans. More to come. Love you. This is a lie.
Why?
Yeah, why?
His truest fans have these songs.
Maybe not though, because they're SoundCloud only. I think.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true.
I don't think his tourist fans may have them right now. They may have had them at one point.
He put out Candle in the Sun, a different version, but we have that.
Yeah.
He put out Adore. We have that.
Sure. Each EP
He put
had
out
one that was on
Arch
the
and
album.
Point.
Yeah.
We have that.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
His truest fans have all the songs that were
But
released.
there's 2 other songs on each. There's 6 total songs. I mean, if you're a big Miguel fan, which I am, especially this era, I would like to have those songs.
Right.
I am a big Miguel fan too. So I need more than this.
I mean,
I need more than these songs that I have.
But this is different versions. It's little shit.
Fam,
like that,
it is 2021. People are preparing to go outside again. Music will be in effect outside again.
I agree.
Not only do you have to deal with all of the new emerging artists that are kind of solidified, her, Meg, whoever else, you have to deal with the artist that was ready to emerge last year before the shit shut down.
Yeah.
You're going to have to deal with waiting lists from venues when it's time to perform. I'm saying if you are artist, now is not the time to re-release things.
I'm not mad.
We
Why
get into
not,
the
though?
summer.
Why not though? Why not use the re-release as the rollout?
Correct.
Have a blast.
Maybe I don't have anything else.
When has it worked? When has that worked
Well-
recently? When has that worked recently?
Well, who's
The re-release as the rollout.
who else has done a re-release as a rollout?
No, what everyone's doing is they're doing the deluxe with 4 new songs a month, maybe 2 months after the original project came out.
Yeah.
That's very different from
I'm talking about the re-release
this.
rollout.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
You know, Weeknd just did it, re-release.
Drake did it a couple years ago.
Yeah,
with
Drake
the,
did it. He did Care Package, and he
Care
did So
Package.
Far Gone. He re-released.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad at the re-release only because
Drake's re-release was a release. It sold 300. It was the number 1 album. Sold 375 copies that
it
week.
was still out.
The label was treating that like a release.
I agree, but it's still
That's
was
not what's happening with Miguel releasing 3 different projects
I think
of
that's
3
exactly what
songs
it is.
each.
I think what Miguel's doing.
Time
is-
out.
He's
I have to-
releasing.
I have
He's
to
releasing
attack what he's saying.
SoundCloud only, or wherever they were, wherever they lived.
Right.
I don't know where it was, but it wasn't on DSPs. He's re-releasing them now, so people can get them again and not have to go dig through old DAT piffs or whatever the fuck.
and make a couple dollars in the process.
And make
I'm
a
not
couple
mad
dollars.
at nobody trying to make a couple dollars in the process, but let's call a spade a spade. That is what it is. We're trying to make a couple of dollars in a time where a couple of dollars is hard to come by, which I'm not going to let Park say is the same as Drake's label feeling confident about re-released records being the number 1 album in the country with 400,000
Well, this is Drake. That's Drake.
records. Not the same as what Miguel's doing.
No,
then don't say
no.
it's the same is all I'm saying. That's it.
it's
the same concept.
It's the same concept, just different level of star.
Success.
Yeah.
Drake can put out an album of him whispering and not even.
And even
making
when
sense.
he
It's
did it,
gonna
I
sound-
had all those songs.
Yeah, but you.
That's you.
But you know how many people I listen to them records all the time, and you know how many people was like, "Damn, yo, that's available on streaming." You don't stream.
No. I'm not
There's
sure.
a lot of people who only get their music from streaming.
Tens of
and then
millions, maybe hundreds of
and
millions.
then an entire new generation who knows nothing before streaming. I saw somebody tweet, "What the fuck does burning a CD mean?" And it wasn't a troll. We are there though.
Yeah.
There's people that probably don't know what downloading
We're there.
fucking
Yeah,
music means.
Bro, I've had I sent stuff to-
why are you following that?
I don't. That's the way social media works. It gets
Why
retweeted.
you following
man.
17-year-olds?
It gets retweeted, but I wasn't following.
You married now? You don't have to do that no more.
Hey, that's the way it worked. But nah, like people get all their music from streaming. That's all they know. So anything that existed prior, I see people tweet J. Cole all the time. Yo, put Friday Night Lights on DSPs. Big Sean's talking about putting Detroit on DSPs.
He should.
Like,
they all should.
They should.
I want you to
have
Hero
to.
shit on there.
Oh, they would love it.
Yeah. I wish we could get the sessions for them motherfuckers.
People do say that to me too, but it's like, what's the plan? The plan wouldn't end at let me put some old music out and.
But like you said,
the benefits. Let me re-record my first album. Like,
they have them in re-recording. They getting it cleared, whatever they got to do, and it's going out.
I love Miguel, so I'm never going to be against anything that he's doing. I love him. I love his relationship. I love him, but you're not going to get me to feel better about these types of.
I like that shit.
Re-releases.
I'm not mad at it.
I was hyped when I seen Miguel name near 3 times, and I clicked on it, and it was the songs. Come on, man. Come on, man.
From 2012, though.
Come on. I'm
You
cool.
know what I'm saying?
It's 2021, Ice.
I get it. But there are fans that would want to hear this, and they don't know how to.
I'm a Miguel fan, and I was outside in this time. I don't have them.
I've sent someone a zip
tangible
file. I've sent someone a zip file, and they said, "All right, how do I get this on my phone?" Like, people don't even know, even if you download a zip file, you cannot just, like how we used to do back in the day, import it into your iTunes and drag it to your phone. The phone is set to not allow that anymore. You got to turn some shit off and play with some settings in order to be able to do that. So people don't realize, oh, so you mean I can just put music on my phone? I don't have to just stream it from the DSPs? That's possible?
I didn't know that.
That's where we are
You know
now.
I'm not a tech guy. I definitely didn't know that.
That's where we are now.
I still listen to most of my shit from my library. But
everything I have, y'all know my library. It's not to be fucked with. But that's me. Yeah. There's a lot of people, they like the convenience.
Who determines that your library is not to be fucked with? Just you?
You, when you call me and say,
your library.
Yo, Ice, when you,
what is he talking about right now?
Yo, books from my
your
library.
library is his library,
Right.
so he's got a leg to stand on here.
Yo, Ice, you got this record? Can you send this to me? Yeah, I got you.
You literally be on the
I got
podcast like, damn, Ice ain't put the shit in my shit.
Yeah, you determine.
Because Ice has put the music.
He wins.
So that's
Oh my God.
He wins.
It sounded like an alligator was dying. Yo, fucking, no, because you put the music in my computer, but that don't mean you just reign supreme. You got 900 Jeezy songs, another 1,800 Wayne songs, and then your computer lacks substance.
No, it don't.
No, you got a lot of shit.
How much Dua Lipa you got?
I got enough.
Exactly.
Oh, you want to check?
Exactly.
Let's get it.
Exactly. You ain't got that Dua Lipa on deck.
He might got to do it.
I do have to do it, actually. Though.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I tried listening to her music.
I just get shit now. Now I'm just a hoarder. Like, honestly, I get shit I ain't gonna listen to. I just get it to have it because somebody might want it. Somebody might need it. Somebody might.
Russ dropped?
Single. Yeah.
A single, Bankrupt. Russ isn't bankrupt.
No, he's bankrupt.
Yeah, he's up and he's stuck.
The guy should be back in a month. Guy should be back in a month. Bankrupt. Way to go, Parks. All right, is that what you want me to do? You want me to report on the new Vic Mensa tape?
He dropped a tape. Did
anybody hear it?
I did not hear it.
Oh, okay. No. All right, what else?
I like
Rod
Vic Mensa,
Wave dropped the album. That sounded nice.
Man, Dolph and Key Glock dropped the album, man. Let's
break it down.
I like that Rod. I like that Rod Wave song.
Rod Wave is super dope.
That Dumb and Dumber 2 is what you're going to hear everywhere.
Yeah. What did you say, Ice?
I said that Dumb and Dumber 2 is it.
Yeah, y'all just won't talk in a mic, right?
I'm talking in the mic. The mic is right here, bro.
Oh, you said Dumb and Dumber what?
Dumb and Dumber 2. That's Young Dolph and Key Glock, which is his artist on Paper Route Empire Records. Okay. They dropped their second, I don't know if it's mixtape album. I don't know how it goes anymore.
Project.
They dropped their second project. I'm shocked to see them put a 20-song project out right away, but, whatever. Yeah. But it's like half Dolph, half Glock, and then joint records. Okay. Same way they did the last project. It's if you into that, they did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Okay.
And then I know Moneybagg Yo and Future got
Moneybagg Yo and Future put out a love song.
I didn't hear it.
It's a love song.
Okay.
Sounds like a love song. If you're in love, it's cool. But
it's like a toxic love song or a love song?
Not like your relationship.
It's toxic or like?
No, they're like it's two toxic dudes that love her now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what's the name? What's the name? It's hard for the next.
Oh, so they're making
two
it hard
toxic
for the next
dudes that are making it hard for the next man.
Okay.
With the way that they're spending.
So they're applying pressure.
That's real. That's real love.
Because that's the new thing now. You have to apply pressure.
Oh, come on. I'm on that. I don't know what you brokies are doing. Are you applying pressure out there, Ice?
I'm applying pressure.
Oh.
I am actually. I'm having fun with it.
Oh,
hey,
yeah?
the stimmy hit.
Okay.
The stimmy hit.
All right. 1,400 up.
I got a baby.
Oh. 3,200. He's 3,200 up. It's what's up? What's up? You making it hard for the next?
Nah. No pressure.
You making it easy?
Yeah.
You're not gonna share? You're not gonna tell nothing about it?
Nah, they can follow me. I make it easy for them. I'm not fucking with you. They can follow me easy.
Yo, nobody wants to get on the pod and talk about like the real stuff.
Yeah,
Like
man.
what?
You're
No, I think that's pretty real.
About, fam?
I think that's pretty real. He's making it easy.
never mind.
They can follow me, bro.
I got it. All right.
It's easy.
All right, tell them what about you.
No, he's not talking
follow.
about it.
They can follow me. The niggas can follow me.
The niggas could follow.
That's what the song
You say
is
the
about.
next.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, you good.
The next is all set, is what he's saying.
I get it now. I thought he was saying something else. My bad.
It's only me that's
I said my bad.
It's only me that's a sucker out here now, right?
Yeah.
It's
basically.
so much fun, man.
Being a sucker?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cash App Joe.
Please not.
What?
Cash App Joe.
Moneybag Joe.
You've adopted that?
I'm daddy.
Oh, you late?
I'm daddy.
You've adopted that?
No, I'm daddy. Actually, the better question is, how are y'all dealing not being suckers out here? Like y'all are being noble, right? Y'all got your principles.
I tricked him on
Corey
this weekend.
showed me a text exchange between him and somebody where he was honorable. He ain't get no pussy. But boy, was
honor was high.
wow, yo, what a man move. Yo, you really told her she can't take up all of your time, buddy. You drew a line in the sand. Now, honorable man, dick dry as can be, but cool. Now, you two gentlemen, I won't speak to your statuses, but y'all ain't moving and shaking out here like the New World Order would demand.
Nah.
Y'all not sending crypto to bitches, right?
No.
You not Bitcoin your hoes?
No.
You're not building houses for chicks?
No.
Birkin bags?
No.
Chanel even?
No.
Heels?
No.
Michael Kors?
No.
Versace robe?
Versace towel?
Why? All right, my new question. Why are you guys as girls with you guys?
Because they love it.
Oh, I'm thinking you're talking about.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
The
Don't worry about it.
Oh, the streets.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the streets.
I do it in the streets, but I mean,
We know.
Yeah, no, we know.
no, stop. That's what has these accounting issues coming up. Hey, just so we clear, I'm spending my own money
T-double-D over there.
on strippers,
My own money.
and escorts and potential love interests.
Like I said,
And that's a joke. I had a girl in there. Like, I ain't wilding out there like that. I trick on her.
Ridiculous.
Like a gentleman.
It's nice.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to trick on your
Supposed to
girl.
do that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not tricking.
That's
No.
not
It's
tricking.
not even tricking.
It's not.
No, something
If
wrong.
it's your girl, it don't matter. It's not
There's
tricking.
something wrong with it on Valentine's Day when all the other girls you might have been speaking to says, "Hey, saw your Instagram's Valentine's Day."
Yeah.
You look generous.
Didn't know that was going on.
You're not her.
I didn't even know you. I didn't even take you for that type of guy
That's why
to do all of that.
we're there.
They never
and
brought
she's
that out
here.
of you. They never brought the Ronnie romance up.
Well, that's their version of that. I quickly respond and say, "Well, hey, I had a plan with that. I had a bunch of chicks just like you that I wanted nothing to do with, and I was trying to tell y'all." I was trying to say, yo, dog, not the
calling.
capacity, and you wouldn't stop. So now I had to go divulge my fucking love for real. Like, look what you made me do. Show you my girl. Like, when she got it, like, come on, that's corny shit, man. Yeah. That's corny shit. Anyway, we done with music? Are we done with music? Gallant
I think
dropped.
that's it.
Gallant, no, that's not it. Gallant came out, R&B, one of my favorite acts. You wouldn't
you
know
talk
about
about
him
that.
because you just listen to Dolph and all this other shit.
Damn right.
Gallant came out.
Yeah,
He says it's an EP, but it's 8 records, 8 amazing songs. Here's some of the features. Brandy, Aaron Ray, Van Jess. You know the vibes. If you into Gallant, he dropped something that's in the Gallant bag. Check it out. Pick it up. I'll play a sleeper later, but shout out to him. There's another R&B act, Trevor Jaxn. Trevor Jaxn dropped an album. Not many people know about him. He's still up and coming, but an R&B act that has dropped fire in the past. He put a project out. There's a new gentleman on the screen. You too slow for me, buddy. Get back to the new guy that you said dropped an album. Derrick King. I'm not familiar with Derrick King. I'm assuming this is a newer act. He dropped a project as well. I'm assuming it's important because Scream Man put it up there. Saigon dropped something. Pain, Peace, and Prosperity.
Alchemist and Arm & Hammer.
I'm talking about Saigon right now. Just step on him with Alchemist talk.
Shout out to Saigon.
Yeah, shout out to Saigon. I haven't heard this, but I really hope that he has Peace and Prosperity. One of my guys, friend of the show.
Of course.
And you were saying about
Flea,
Alchemist.
Lord and Muggs, Alchemist and Arm & Hammer, underground shit. My bag. Not Ice's bag.
Definitely not Ice bag.
It's all right.
It's cool though.
They killed you last pod for saying that you have a problem with Premier Beats, and don't say it again. Don't double down.
Not this house.
Wow. I'm not gonna double down. I'm not gonna.
You ever heard Mass Appeal?
I did, but let me just ask y'all a question. Why do I have to like Premier and Alchemist beats?
You don't. That's why I didn't argue with you.
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
You do.
whack.
You don't like any of them?
Why do you have to have a driver's license?
Okay.
Why do you have to be 21 before you can get a drink? Why do you have to be 21 before you can vote?
Those are laws.
And this is a hip hop law.
No, it's not.
It is though.
Hip hop's for everybody.
It is though.
You can't gatekeep hip hop. You cannot
said you were a
gatekeep hip hop.
No, you can't. That word. I got a pound. Wow.
Part my left, man.
Ice. No, you can't gatekeep hip hop. However, if someone that says they're in the hip hop community says they don't like a Premier beat,
I didn't say any.
That's points on your license.
I didn't say any. I'm just saying.
But right,
that sound is not
of course
my
you
favorite.
can. Of course you can have that opinion. Yeah. You could hate every Alchemist beat, the Freddie Gibbs album. You can hate all that.
Correct.
But that would be points off of your hip hop license.
According to who though? Who made you? Who made you
Not
the
me.
DMV?
Not me. The DMV would be the consensus.
No, you don't always got to go with what the consensus says. You made a career out of going against the consensus. So don't tell me I got to go with the consensus.
So they say. I totally disagree with that. I made a career based off of the elements that hip hop was birthed off of.
You can break
and in 20 whatever year it was, 2003, some of those things might have got lost and confused by the new occupants in the audience. And we go through that today too, with just some of the codes in hip hop today, some of the things you live by, some of the things that are allowed. Like, yeah, so no, I didn't go against anything. I stood by the principles that hip hop taught me, which was whatever story is going on in your neck of the woods, because there is no internet and the news is not particularly telling our story, and black people are, our plight here.
Of course.
Hip hop was ours. That was for us to communicate with each other. I've said this before, like the slaves did back in the days. That's our shit. That's the hip hop I came up with. That's why my shit was expressive. That's why my shit was about what I was enduring and experiencing and going through. And it just so happens that when I dropped, hip hop changed and was going in a different direction. And right before I came in, hip hop was changing and going in a different direction. So that's how I view it.
And it continues to do that.
So when
hip-hop is ever evolving.
So when I come around and say, I want to drop a song about my feelings as my first single because it best describes me as an artist and where I'm at, that ain't me going against the grain.
What song you wanted for your first single?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. This was a second album thing.
Okay.
This was after I conceded, and the label said, I hear you, but we need big songs trying to sell records. So I gave him Focus, gave him Pump It Up. The second album, I was trying to do a Metallica sample.
Okay.
The one that Unforgiven.
The one that you eventually released.
Yeah, Unforgiven. It eventually came out. Might not even have been the best song, but that's the route that I wanted to go to because I didn't want to spend my career being the Pump It Up guy. And the label never let me put that out. But I never viewed that
They want
as
a gangster party.
Yeah, well, they didn't want that. They didn't. That was working. They didn't do nothing with it. But yeah, so I don't describe that as going against the grain. And I have to point some of that stuff out, especially now, because when you just allow people to tell your story for you, or you allow people to live with whatever interpretation they have of your journey, then that's just what they live with until you rectify it.
Let's not say going against the grain, but for the times where hip hop was, we can say that you've been rather unconventional.
Say that. I like that. I like unconventional.
Okay. So unconventional.
There's no negative connotation with unconventional.
Well, that's what it's been for you. You've been unconventional.
Do you think where hip hop is now, do you think it's unconventional?
Absolutely.
Why?
I think it's. Oh well.
I think it's a lot of things.
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't.
Tell me more.
But I'm gonna let Ish finish his point because he said yes.
There was a video of Lil Nas X getting chased through some purple woods by a
Hammer
snake.
chase Hove through the woods.
Giving a lap dance to the devil and rubbing the devil's
Definitely
nipples.
a Rory joke over there. Hammer chase Hove through the woods.
did.
I saw the video.
That's what we beefed over, by the way. That's what
is-
our beef
Oh
started.
yeah, I forgot you had beef with
Yeah,
that.
That
that's
is
what it started over.
definitely unconventional.
For Lil Nas X to run through the woods naked with a BBL.
Yes, and give the devil a lap dance.
Can I?
You
Let me,
think
let me,
you
ask-
good lap dance?
That was a metaphor to say fuck the devil.
I'm cool.
I stand by fuck the devil.
let me ask you this,
I would
Ish.
too.
Ish, do you classify Lil Nas X as a hip hop artist?
Is there really a definitive line now between genres of music?
No, it's blurry.
It's really
blurred,
It's
but
blurry.
He has a
Well, you
hip hop beat to the song.
everything's hip hop beat.
Yeah,
He made a country record with trap beat.
yeah.
It wasn't a hip hop record.
See, and this is where I have a
And it's
problem.
from Trent Reznor, who's
That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't even expect him to make hip. He's not a hip hop artist. He's black.
What does that mean, whatever Ice is saying? Because I'm taking it as Lil Nas X is gay. So do you consider the music that he's making that best represents him now to be hip hop music?
I don't think that's what he was saying.
He can't.
No,
He
I
can't be saying that
No,
after
no,
just
not at
saying who is the gatekeeper that tells me I have to like a preem beat?
I'm not.
Who
I'm not-
are the gatekeepers that say Lil Nas X
It's
can't
not
put this
hip-hop.
video out and it's not hip hop?
I'm asking, is it hip hop?
But why are you asking?
Well, because he came out with a country.
Because he got
record.
his ass poking
I
out.
don't care about
in
the video. I'm talking about the song. I don't care about the video.
Then why
Just
you keep
listening
looking
to
at
the
the
song.
I just
vid?
don't think that Lil Nas X is particularly a hip hop.
That's my question.
I think that's what he's saying.
Right.
I would agree.
I wouldn't even call him a hip hop
I don't call
artist.
Post Malone a hip hop artist. I don't. There's a lot of
Exactly.
people like
That's my point. I'm not. This is not a hip hop standard. He's not a hip hop artist, so it don't matter.
What's the standard?
rapping.
Got to be some rap, some one way or another. You got to rap over it at some point.
He's rapping and he's a
rapping in the
priority
song.
at his label, and he has all the money in the world
He's singing.
to.
He's
not
not
really
rapping.
rapping.
He's not rapping.
What is he doing? Singing?
Singing.
He's singing. He's singing over this record.
His look at his face is beat. Oh my God, his nails are done.
I see what Joe doing.
Yeah.
He's trying to win him over. I got you.
I don't have to win him over.
trying that
because
hard to-
Yeah. He pandering.
what is wrong
Hold
with
your
these
cup.
people?
Hold your cup.
He's just admiring the
I'm
man's
not pandering to gays. I'm not
I
uncomfortable
didn't
around
say
gays.
who. I just said
I'm not uncomfortable. Listen, homie is swinging down the longest pole in the world with his ass out and
Stroking
beautiful
the
braids.
pole.
I love when my girl has those braids. But I'm not judging him for it. But what I did think when I heard this was, I wonder who's playing Old Town Road today. Like, was that his entry song? Like, did that song not mean anything to who he is? Because this looks a little more on par with what he wants to do artistically.
well, like I said.
I think he
this
made a
vi-
shitload
Old
of
Town
money.
Road, was we fucking with it before the gimmick of it? Before the, hey, they're not letting me in country.
That was how it started.
Right.
But then his like
And
the,
that started the
We
way.
had that talk about
the
other
EP
artists.
that it
So
ended
this
up
feels-
being on was more like this, where it's kind of like emo singing hip hop, kind of almost like a Juice WRLD type thing.
Again, like I told y'all,
It's
when you
hip-hop.
first put this video on, whose DNA is all in this video? The same person he was a stan of his entire social media
Nicki
career
Minaj.
before he popped off. This is what this is. This is Nicki Minaj.
This is a Nicki Minaj
It is
video.
fairly.
So this
yes.
is on brand for him, for the real him.
Who asked better? All right, just forget it.
So
Just
Parks,
forget it.
you gotta sleep with
Let's just move on. We just move on from that. But shout out to Lil Nas X. That's my guy, man.
congrats, man.
That's my guy. I support him. Congratulations on his new music. Whoa. Elhae and Masego dropped something
Hit
together?
play. Hit play.
Whoa.
Maybe I can find that. and see what that
Wow.
sounds like.
I don't know how to find all this new music now because they hide new music.
Nah,
That
you
is
don't know
true.
how to find it because you don't. And this goes back to before. You don't stream. You stream, it's right there.
That's a good one.
Where, if I stream?
Open your app, hit browse, hit new music. All this shit comes right up.
That's not true. Not necessarily. There's a lot of shit to be.
I'm not
We'll
talking
play a
about
little bit of this,
playlist
Joe.
posting.
See what you think.
I'm talking about it's up there though. I can find this quick.
I like it already. You give me some backwards piano.
I love backwards pianos.
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't even know what that.
They about to
means.
go crazy right now.
It's going the whooshy whooshy sound.
Got it.
Hey.
See, I can't shoot niggas to this.
You could.
Nah, I can't.
You could.
Not me.
Oh.
Not me. That's all.
That's the original gangster shit. Shooting people.
No, I
with
know.
shit like
No,
this.
they were stabbing people, so it was even more gangster.
Well, that
because
too.
you had to get up on them, and you know,
Yeah.
stabbing is much more personal.
Hey,
Yeah, Joe gonna have this plan on the way back.
this is my vibe right here.
This is
It's
him.
nice.
I'm gonna get a good nap to this. This is smooth though. It's a nice day out
nice.
today. This is cool.
Yeah.
Fresh out the car wash. You know, put that volume about 45 somewhere
That
in
shit
that
sound
range.
nice.
That sounds real good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Masego. Shout out to Elhae.
Of course.
That sounds really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Is there any other music that I missed?
Parks is they're the ones finding the hidden records. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
dropped.
A lot of underground shit. Crime Apple dropped the EP. UFO Thief dropped the EP. Underground shit. More my bag. But Rod Wave shit was probably the bigger, more mainstream shit that dropped this week.
Told you.
And it sounded good.
Dolph and Key drop. Key
Well, I'm gonna listen to it, man.
There we
If
go.
it's fire, I'll listen to it.
Thank you.
I'm trying to force it down. We're going to
Nah,
check
I'm
it
not
out,
for- I'm
dog.
not
We're going to
forcing
check it
nothing.
out.
I'm not forcing anything.
We're going to listen to it, dog.
If you tell me it's fire, I trust the ice stamp.
I ain't listened to all 20 records yet.
I'm not listening to 20 records of anybody.
Yeah. That was wild.
I'll tell you
that's,
that right
That's
now.
the original and the deluxe already.
Yeah.
I'm good. But
Yeah, I didn't press play on Saigon shit. His shit is 20. Yeah. And I like Saigon. It's just a turnoff to me at this point.
yeah, I'm not.
What?
It's only like
20
two artists.
songs?
Oh, 20 records.
It's
Yeah.
only two artists I could see 20 from, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm locked in. And the
I can't
first one's
think of what. Drake.
Chris Brown.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Chris Brown, give me a 50 clip. I'm cool. No
Okay.
complaints.
In other news, Paisley Park is now open for fans, and Prince's ashes will be in attendance.
Oh, wow.
So I know you're going.
I thought about it.
You have to.
I'm down. I'll take a road
You have to
trip
go,
with you.
Joe.
That's your man.
I'll take
Yeah,
a
you
road
gotta.
trip.
You have to
I
go.
want to see what Paisley Park look like.
Like not for nothing. If one person I'd expect to be there, that's you.
I think it's the facility's been open. It's just now the ashes are new, right?
I don't know if it's been open for public viewing.
I feel like it has, but I could be wrong about that.
I'm not certain, but it is now, and his ashes will be there. Paisley Park to open its doors to Prince fans free of charge on 5th anniversary of his death. April 21st will mark the 5th anniversary of Prince's death, and on that day, Paisley Park, his home studio and creative sanctuary, will invite fans to pay tribute to the late artist in its atrium free of charge. Advanced reservations are required. That's what kept me away from wanting to attend, the amount of people that I thought would be in attendance. I thought that would just be jam-packed.
It
so
is.
I'm sure.
I would stay away, but what an experience there. Shout out to Prince, everybody in Minnesota. You know the vibes. Purple rain all day. In other news, it's leaked that Escape and SWV will be one of the future Versus battles.
Yeah, May.
That was the ladies'
Easter,
night,
Easter,
right?
Easter, Easter.
No. Easter is Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers. Their battle is May. I believe it's May 9th. May something.
What is that? Mother's Day? It's something. Let's see. Yeah, Mother's Day. The Mother's Day
special.
The Mother's
Oh, is that what it
Day
is? I thought it was ladies'
special.
night. I could be wrong.
May 9th. That's the one.
I don't know when it is, but SWV versus Escape. Does anybody have any comments on that?
I have
Any
my one
any
question.
reactions toward that?
I have my one question.
I have the same question you have without
okay.
knowing what you're gonna say.
How many rounds is this going to be?
Yeah, that was
I don't think that they have 20 songs.
I
each
don't
of
either.
them.
I don't even.
And that goes back to my point about verses. Like, yo, everybody cannot do 20. That's true. We've watched some people struggle. to
Now,
get to
slow
20.
down. Now, slow down. What I will say is that Candy Burris is in
Correct.
Escape.
Correct. And she can push it.
She can get to 20.
I agree with you
She can
100%.
take Escape to 20.
What happens on the other side?
What I will say is that one of the ladies on the other side is a writer as well. I'm not certain about her writing catalog,
Right.
but she has written for other artists as well. I don't know how many songs that pushes them to. But if we're just going about Escape versus SWV catalog only, I would imagine that to be a 10-song battle.
Yeah. And there's been a couple of those.
And I went to check just in case I was wrong.
So did I.
I would also be okay
I
with
was
a 10
wrong.
song battle.
You know
by
what's
the
funny
way.
is I was wrong.
10-song battle.
I'm cool
I
with
was.
that.
I had them. I said like, yo, this is like 6 max.
No, it's 10.
I was wrong.
They got
I
it.
looked at SWV and I said, oh shit, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. I forgot about. I was up to 10 records quick,
I got the 10 for both of them.
but
They got 10.
to 20.
Escape has 3 albums. When I got to the hit single on each of those albums, it was close to 10.
I just don't see.
There's a lot of those Escape songs I forgot
records.
about that maybe I never vibed with, but every girl that I was fucking at whatever time that was vibed with.
And that's what happened.
Like
with
Understanding wasn't my favorite. Who Can I Run To wasn't my favorite.
You can't forget.
I didn't forget it, but it just wasn't my favorite. They have some other records that my favorite Escape record is Softest Place on Earth, and that's not one of their biggest records. That's a slow love ballad type of joint.
You don't think that's in their top
That's
10?
coming on.
That's in their top 10.
It's coming on, and SWV better play Rain or something to beat
It's 20
it.
records, so it's going to be in a top 10. That's the point, though. You have to
wherever they're reserving their heaviest songs, I would expect Softest Place on Earth to be in the vicinity. Not with the singles, but somewhere in the ballpark.
They play remixes and collaboration.
In terms of, I don't know about remixes. They can play collabs, of course. SWV just got a few, so it's going to be a good battle just on who wins these. SWV week, I would think, is a point. No matter what
happens.
Yeah.
SWV Rain on Me is a tough out. And that's before you get to their party songs of I'm So Into You, Anything.
Yeah.
You're Always on My Mind. It's tough.
right here.
Right here.
They got records.
Yeah.
They got records.
What if the Human Nature version of whatever that is comes on?
Don't let them do the acapella week.
Oh, man.
But once they get past 10, they in the deep water.
But that's my point, though.
And isn't Escape, didn't they have some beef with each other?
At one point, I believe.
At one point. Last year was the one point. It was recent.
Recent?
2 years ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought this was old beef.
Whatever album, no. Whatever album they put out recently, and this is off the top of the head, they had to call it a different name because one of the members wasn't going to participate. And she said, y'all are not Escape if I'm not there.
Got it.
So they called it Only Escape or Just Escape or something like that.
Okay.
So is it going to be 4 members of Escape or 3 members? Is Tiny showing up? What's her headspace with all the T.I. stuff? And Tiny, I think, has written some records as well.
I know they both.
Escape can get to 20.
Her and Candy both wrote.
Escape can get to 20.
Like they,
Oh, yeah. They're going to do all that then.
Of course.
Sorry, Coco. Listen, I don't know, but that's going to be a good battle. That battle, Earth, Wind, and Fire versus
Isley Brothers.
Isley Brothers, I'm there for that as well.
I'm there for that.
Do you guys feel like the versus battles have maybe gone down in cachet, but up in urban interest? I hate using the word urban, but I have to ask you guys. We've gone from Gladys Knight versus Patti LaBelle to Ghost versus Ray.
No, I don't. I think they're doing something for everybody.
Yeah,
they're going kind of back and forth because you see them here. You got Isley Brothers, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then you got Method Man, Redman right afterwards.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then after that,
white boys love Wu-Tang.
You know what I'm saying? I don't.
I'm not sure if Ghost versus Ray or Red versus Meth sees the light. Oh, sorry, I wasn't condoning that.
But you know.
I'm not sure that both of those battles see the light of day if this is still backed by Apple. I think Apple would say go bigger, like Earth, Wind, and Fire. And
You saw that Dre turned it down because he don't want to fuck with that sound quality shit.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And if,
I feel it.
I was about to say I get it. I'm not mad at that. Especially with Dre being who Dre is,
Yeah,
the
all
perfectionist,
of his records
the
since
audio
the 80s sound
perfectionist,
great.
right?
the Teddy Riley rematch is interesting to me because rematch, I'm assuming that's Babyface and Teddy Riley. Mm-hmm. They've already battled twice. The rematch has already happened. Everybody already gave it to Babyface. Babyface is a tough out.
He want more smoke.
Teddy don't want to take that out.
Babyface
he want more smoke,
his
man.
bag. Babyface didn't even go in his bag.
Yeah, he's saving that for the rematch.
Then why won't he leave him alone? You don't think there's some people you should leave alone?
Yes.
Babyface.
Yes.
Wouldn't Baby? Well, they both would be on our list.
That's true. That is true.
Teddy
Just
Riley
not
would be
against
on
each
that
other
list,
though.
too.
But
I'm still waiting to see Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah.
against who?
LA and Babyface.
That's not my job.
The only
People don't-
Dallas Austin.
People don't pay me to come up with that. I want to see Dallas Austin. I want to see Tone and Poke, Trackmasters. Where y'all at?
See, I said bring it back to producers. I'm tired of this. I don't want to see this no more.
Yeah.
I want producers and songwriters back. That's
Me
it.
too.
Take it back there. Okay. Or if you want to do these little groups and do like you did with the D'Angelo. You know,
No,
do a
don't
celebrate.
do that.
No. What I'm saying is
Never do that again.
Don't do
no.
that.
Let me
Honestly, I don't
let
wanna
me
see
finish
that ever again.
and I didn't enjoy that, but I'm saying use it as not a versus celebration of. You can have two groups just celebrating their music. Versus take that back to producers. That's where it started from, producers and songwriters. The first ones was all producers. Then they got into their songwriting, beat maker, whatever you want to call it.
Well, you're saying the first one was all producers, but the first one was them, right?
Right.
It was Tim and Swiss, which is the way to launch something. That's smart.
But
who was a producer that they did after that?
They did Scott Storch and Manny Fresh.
I know they did.
RZA and Preem.
They did Hit Boy and
Wait, time out. RZA and Preem. All right, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who did Scott Storch go against?
Manny Fresh, but that was
I don't count that as producer versus
Maybe
producer.
that's the rematch, actually. Manny Fresh does need a rematch.
They said they wanted to give him a rematch.
Yeah, he needs to have a rematch.
I'm only saying it's Teddy Riley and Babyface because Teddy Riley highlighted the rematch portion of that flyer.
Gotcha.
And said it might be him.
Gotcha.
But it could be somebody else.
Manny does need a rematch, though.
A lot of these actually deserve rematches.
Well, no, they did produce. Neo's a producer. Jonte,
but that was a songwriter's
is a
battle.
producer.
That was actually
but they are
songwriters battle.
But they are both producers.
And that was,
and
by the
artists.
way, my favorite verses out of all of them.
T-Pain and Lil Jon were both producers and songwriters.
Sure.
Right. Like, take it back to that. Like,
I'm with you.
The problem with producers, there's only but so many producers that line up in this.
Exactly.
No,
that's why I said they're running out of ice.
More songwriters.
Bring it up. Bring it current.
It's
Stop.
songwriters.
Stay out of the old shit. Bring it current.
It's definitely songwriters too.
Put Metro on there.
Yeah.
Bring it current.
The current guys make too much money to entertain this right now.
Okay.
The current guys are not going to do it. If that's the case, give me Future up here right now.
Against who?
It doesn't matter because Future is on vacation with rose petals for whoever has a birthday. That's what Future's doing. If Swiss calls him to say, yo, dog, come through, you versus Thugger, he's going to say,
fuck out of here.
You come back next year, okay? Next year, come talk to me. I'm Future Vandross. I have 900 songs that can do that, and I've already secured probably $100 million.
Future.
Why are y'all calling me about this? What?
I would like to see more producers, though.
I think it's,
I would love to
depends on
see
the
more
person.
producers and songwriters. Like I said, and songwriters.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That is where it started. Because even before this run of verses, there was Swiss versus Just. There was Kanye and Swiss at the Summer Jam or whatever that was.
No, that was great.
But they did it for the quote unquote culture.
Right.
Right.
Now it's for the back.
new artists might not be culture because they don't necessarily.
I feel like producers are more likely to want to do it too, though, because they just be in the studio anyway.
And just to remind you niggas who I am.
Right.
Just
like, honestly,
yeah.
Yo, let me remind y'all who I am. In case, like Jonte Austin.
Yes.
A lot of people was like, oh shit, he did this too? Oh shit, he did that. Like, yeah.
He went crazy.
He went nuts.
Still waiting to see Brian Michael Cox.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can't. Who do you put in the room with Brian Michael Cox?
They can find somebody.
Outside of R. Kelly.
You can put somebody.
That's a hard find.
Rodney Jerkins. I've been trying to put that together for 9 months.
But
Brian Michael Cox and Rodney Jerkins.
Rodney Jerkins songs? He's not necessarily the writer. Because LaShawn was under that Dark Child umbrella, and he wrote a lot of that shit.
Rodney Jerkins has 20 songs that he wrote that could go against someone.
And that's all I'm saying.
How could you lie to me? Listen, don't get me started on Rodney Jerkins.
I'm just saying, LaShawn wrote a bunch of that shit.
Okay.
But it might
all
be
of those artists
that
work with the legacy acts, like anybody that could pull from Whitney's catalog, Mariah's catalog, Janet's catalog,
JD ain't been in there
Michael
yet.
Jackson.
JD ain't been in there. Like, this is the people I'm talking about.
JD.
People that can go 20 hits.
Organized Noise.
I don't want to hear
Outkast
20
and
records.
all
I
that.
want to hear 20 hits. That's the thing.
Waterfalls.
Everybody can't give you 20 hits.
Yeah, it's facts.
Brian Michael Cox can.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him in the verses.
Yeah.
In his sleep.
But I don't want to see SWV and Escape. I'm sorry.
And I was hearing rumblings of Elhae Reid somewhere. Where's he?
Sure.
Where's his name in this mix?
That's who you got to go get for Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah.
That's who you got to go get.
Elhae Reid would have loved that.
Them too.
I think Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis would love it too.
Go
Hopefully Swiss and Timbaland are getting to these things under their new format on Triller. Again, congratulations to them.
Yeah. But and I think it was dope how they made sure everybody that was on the earlier battles got a percentage of that.
Yeah,
it's always dope to look after the people that put you.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, that was very dope.
Yeah, Joe. I'm joking.
Why are you still here?
It's my house.
We're going to tell the people on Patreon why you're still here. Okay. We're going to Patreon to tell some of the truth.
Okay.
A little bit more. A little more
just
transparency.
A little bit more than what's going on here. All right, listen. So, big battle coming up. You know, that's the only time I pay attention to battle rap. The battle rap community hates me as a result of it. But here we are. RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment, presents April 3rd. Cassidy versus Hitman Holla. I didn't know about this until people started telling me, yo, dog, you might want to check out that face off between Hitman Holla and Cassidy. And I was like, why? And they said, just watch it. So I went and watched it, and they looked like they were about to fight each other. They screamed at each other the whole time. They dissed each other the whole time. ARP looked like he didn't want to intervene at all. And this is how you sell a match. Right. This is how you sell a ticket. What an amazing job from two showmen. With that said, I think Cassidy got the better of the face-off.
It's funny. Cassidy's funny.
I'm always probably going to roll with the guy that appears to be less emotional about some shit. Mm-hmm. That was Cassidy in this instance. Hitman is my guy, friend of the show. I hope that this battle can happen without anyone choosing violence, without anyone punching somebody in the face, mushing somebody, without crews going to war. Let's just see the battle. But Cassidy is hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
And his last battle, I was saying, I don't know why people continue to pay him for a battle. He might not get it again. I was wrong.
No, after this,
I
get
totally understand.
I get it.
He got to start translating some of this to the battle.
He can't.
Stage.
It's off the top.
It don't matter. He's selling this. That's all. He's great at this.
So you say it don't matter if he translates it?
No.
Yeah, it don't matter.
If I can make $250,000 every time I step on the stage to lose,
that's fine.
why do I care about losing?
Fair.
And I'm established already at that.
Nah, you care.
You care a little something.
For why? Why do I care? Why?
Because we're men. It's competitive.
Yeah, it's still competitive.
I'm not saying I'm going out there throwing in the towel.
I'm gonna say that if you get to win this shit,
stop.
You ready?
And then you lose the battle, it does kind of even out. A little something.
I'm asking if you're ready.
Let your ego come out.
No, I'm asking if you're ready for just an opposing point.
I'm ready.
If I'm Cassidy, I know what Hotel sold with R. Kelly. I know what that album sold. I know what the video did. I know I was that dude on 106 for a summer or two. Mm-hmm. I know what I'm a Hustler did.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I have some records that performed and own a moment of time to some people out there. So that's always going to be my metric.
Can't take it away.
When they start having a success off, and Cassidy says, yo, dog, you're not on my level. I don't view you like that. You never did nothing. I'm much bigger than you. I'm much more successful. That's what he's referring to.
Right.
He's talking about his singles, his record deal, J Records, his travels. No, Hitman hasn't experienced anything that's on par with those things. But today, Hitman's metrics are, hey, I'm one of the most viewed battle rappers ever.
I was gonna say, don't call him the most viewed.
One of.
Okay,
one
that's
of.
cool. That's cool.
I'm aware of what's going on. I don't know if Arsenal still has that.
He is.
Who knows? I don't know.
Do.
I don't keep up with you niggas.
I do.
Okay.
I do, damn it.
Hitman, shout out to Arsenal jersey all day. Hitman's one of the most viewed battle rappers. He headlines most of the events that he's at. He wins a lot of the events.
He's a clear headliner. Let's be clear. Hitman's on that card. That's the headlining battle. Flat out. I don't know the last time I've seen him.
So you can see the opposing points, Ish. That's all I'm pointing now.
Of course I can.
One is successful on today's terms of an understanding of battle rap. One has just did a few more things.
But you said if you're Cassidy,
he will not.
Why do you care? You said if you're Cassidy, why would you care? You would care because your ego. You're a man.
It's still competitive.
So what men thrive on. We thrive on competition.
That being said, if you give me $250,000 every time, I'll take Al.
You wouldn't want to take it though. You're not just going in there.
I'm not going to mail it in.
So that's my
point.
But
if I take it,
but if I take the L, I'm good.
If I take it, they come back again with another $250,000 every single time. I mean, listen, I'm gonna try every time, but you're gonna feel it.
Try to body him.
I don't think Cassidy's trying to body anybody in a battle.
He should be.
Have you watched his last battles?
No.
So if you did,
I have not.
You would not say.
And we're not going to.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as a man, as a competitor, you should be going in there trying to win. Mm-hmm. I'm not going in there trying to win.
I hear you.
At what point do you put your ego away, Ish, as a man?
If I'm him, I don't go in there.
All right, let me ask you.
Watch this. We play Monopoly for fun. We're all family.
Right.
Every fucking time I sit at that table, I'm trying to win.
Okay, now,
Pardon me?
Listen, your record is trash, bro.
But you get my point.
okay, let me ask you a question.
No, but
Ish.
my point is, off of battle rap, men know when to tuck their ego away a little bit.
Let me ask you.
I'm
Hold
sure.
on. Let me double back to that. Let me.
But
Ask
do you
a
really
question.
think he feels that way? Not talking like that.
Yeah, Ish.
He's
listen,
talking some big dick shit.
He's
Like,
selling the battle. That's his job.
He's doing his job.
He's doing his job.
He
Now
is.
listen,
But
now listen.
I think he feels that way.
Let me ask you a question though.
Shoot.
I'm Cassidy. I'm not eating off hotel and none of that shit right now.
True indeed.
Okay. I don't have any albums out. I don't have any records out. I don't have anything out right now. You giving me $250,000?
I'm coming.
Okay. Win or lose,
I'm there.
I'll be there.
I'm there.
I'm there.
I can find
Dress
I
to
got free
impress.
Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
With-
Dress to impress.
Okay.
With a
wait,
prom
wait.
tuxedo on, if I had
All
to
right.
be.
All right. I'm gonna get on here and do whatever I gotta do to sell it. Right? I'm gonna get all in your face. I'm gonna pop my shit. Whatever. I'm not as seasoned in this as you are. It's my track record which even got me here. Right now, today, 2021.
Cassidy's been battle rapping for 20 years.
Bro, there's a battle rap is not the same as it was then.
Okay.
And that's a mistake a lot of them make. They come in there jumping in with these niggas and realize, oh shit, these niggas are different battle rappers.
It's different.
Okay? But I'm getting $250,000 a battle. All right? I'm gonna take that. If I take that L, that's an L I could take because you can't take away from my accomplishments. And I'm still getting the bag.
Let's say he does 2 battles a year. That's $500,000 a year. Let's say that's overpricing it. Let's say he does $400,000 a year off 2 battles.
If he does 3,
Well,
he's
you
still
got to factor in the insurance and the
You
manager
beat me to
fee.
it. You beat me to it, you mother.
No, but he's an employee, so he's good. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not doing this with you.
That was a good one, Mark.
I'm
That
not-
was
It's still a
good.
good
He
year.
was a
It's
half a
good year.
step. I
It's a good
had
year.
you. I was going there too.
Hey, even with those commissions,
Yeah.
Cass would be happy.
It's still a good year.
Of course. But that's
If
my
you give me
point.
$500,000
For 2 days of work.
a year off 2 battles,
I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
three rounds.
Yo, do you know if you
3
make-
minutes each.
Yo, tell
my
me
man.
out. Do you know if you make $500,000 in this country, you're in the 1%?
Top 1. Top 1% in the country.
Do you think all men know this
No.
as they
No.
journey through their travels?
No, America doesn't know this. And that's why everybody hates Kevin Samuels, because he's pointing facts out to people that they are totally unaware of. Especially women. Like, yo, you want them to make more than you? You want them to make 180? You know, you're talking to the top 5% in the country. That's regardless of color. That's regardless of gender. That's regardless of any other criteria y'all put on a man. You want them to make over 150. You're talking about 5% of America make 150. So Asian, Hispanic, white, black,
Girl,
woman, boy, 60, 30.
they,
yeah.
whatever.
And you want the top 1%. But he says, and you 5'4" and you weigh 180, but you still shooting for the top 1%. That's unrealistic. And they look at him like a dickhead when he says it, but it's so true.
I get in trouble for coming on here and saying I agree with some of that stuff.
No, again, he's speaking factual stuff.
Is this your phone?
Both of them.
my
Are
phone.
they both
Yeah,
your phones?
But
Damn,
again,
my bad, Kevin Gates. Damn.
But again, they look at him like an asshole. That makes total sense. You make $500,000 a year. You're a female. You saying, yo, I want a nigga to make more money than me. Good luck finding the unicorn.
How many
Well, the
people?
internet has a very bad perception of income
Everything.
levels.
No,
Everything,
you know what, too? We live in the eastern states, too. Like, people in L.A. make money. People in New York, Philly, D.C., they make money. Go to Ohio.
Right.
Go to fucking Minnesota.
Even
go to
upstate New York.
Yeah, go to Binghamton and get a
Go to
$600
Pennsylvania.
apartment. Exactly.
Right.
So, again, I think we kind of lose sight of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we
100%.
start talking about money, like, dog, the internet makes you think everybody walking around with Chanel shit on, and they're not.
Yeah, facts.
When I go down south and my family be like, oh, those are nice. How much they cost? And you say $500, they look like they about to swallow their tongue. Because that's a nigga's rent or that's a nigga's trailer mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're $500.
Do you tell him? That's $500, dog. You ain't.
You said light, right?
Yeah, you ain't got
That
this,
ain't nothing.
dog.
That's a little.
Nah,
you know, you gotta downplay it. You gotta
When I'm
downplay
done
it.
with these, you can have them.
Right.
No. So again, if this boy goes and does 2 battles a year for $500,000, there's a shitload of doctors and lawyers that do not make $500,000 a year.
80
Especially
hours a week.
that's
I'm about to say, especially in the time
and that then spent 16 years in college and don't make what he's making to spit a couple bars.
But that's where this perspective stuff is so important, and it has to be brought up. Like, we got him at 2 battles, half a ticket a year, right? Like, at the end of my rap career, however many years, they told me it wasn't worth half a ticket. $250 all in. So, yeah, where are you getting your numbers from? Where are you getting your perspective from? Where are you getting your sense of worth from, your sense of value? Where are you getting your work ethic from? Where are you getting any of these things from? Sure. Cassidy can roll over, write a few raps, and go make a half a ticket because of things like this. Because he can sell this fight, even if we think he's gonna lose. I don't know how he wins around against Hitman, especially after you pissed him off this way. Right. But listen, I've had Cassidy maybe losing all of the battles, but that doesn't matter. Has he been entertaining? Has it been a spectacle?
Well, that's the other part.
Has the entire battle rap community came up and showed out whenever his name was on the ticket? Niggas tell me I did horrible on my battle rap. I won't argue with that. Hey, for 3 to 4 months leading up to it, it was the biggest thing you ever seen in battle rap.
Yeah.
The conversations from the places they were coming from, I never seen nothing like it. That was dope to me. Right. So, I mean, again, it's about perspective. This is April 3rd. I will check this out. Shout out to ARP-RBE. I really love when they get 2 people together that really don't like each other. Honestly, I
don't think they don't really like each other.
Oh, please. They didn't look friendly just now. Issa Rae Inc.'s 8-figure film and television deal with WarnerMedia. They are saying, hold on, round of applause for Black Queens, doing what they gotta do out here. I read a report that said this deal was worth upwards of $40 million. Gunshot.
I was getting ready to say, so does that mean she made $40 million?
This story says Issa Rae sticking with HBO. Rae has re-upped her commitment, inking a new 5-year overall deal that brings her Hooray Media label in partnership with WarnerMedia. The pact gives HBO, HBO Max, and Warner Brothers Television exclusive rights to Rae's work in TV, plus a first-look film deal that spans WarnerMedia brands, including Warner Brothers, Pictures Group, New Line, and HBO Max. Rae previously signed a 2-year overall deal with HBO in 2016, ahead of the debut of Insecure, renewing the pact in 2018 for 3 more years. Let's break this down some. The story says she netted something around $40 million and up.
That was what she netted?
The deal is worth, not she netted, but the deal is worth overall. Issa Rae is a friend of the show. I am a huge fan of her.
Likewise.
I am a huge supporter of her. Everything she does, her writing rooms, her sense of humor, her dry humor, her blackness, what she represents when she goes to the awards and says, I'm rooting for everybody black. I'm just a big fan of all of that Issa Rae shit. Soon as this was announced, she announced something right behind it. And she said, yo, dogs, I would never tell you niggas how much money I make. I would never tell any of you fucking idiots. I would never tell any of you fucking idiots what any deal is worth. I think it's tacky. It's not classy.
It isn't.
So with that said, any rumor or report that is out there, I deny it. I didn't make it, and it's not true. It's definitely true.
I was about to say, they hit you with the Joe Rogan number.
It's definitely true.
Not deny it.
It's definitely true. Issa Rae, we only know that because some of us are trying to get to that bag too. And if you have a hit show, like she did, and sign a bum contract, like we can assume she did when you first get somewhere and don't know if a show was a hit.
Yeah, rookie deal. That's right.
Rookie deal, not a bum contract. You're right, Paul.
Rookie deal.
A rookie deal. But that understanding be lost out there. So when you outperform your rookie deal, this is what should happen. You should get paid.
That's right.
$40 million.
It sounds like her deal was supposed to go to 2021, so it sounds like she bargained up before the deal was up.
Yes. That's exactly what she did.
Same way Dak and everybody else in any sports league does.
That's exactly what she
did. For 3 out of the
did.
5 years I'm signed for.
She did that for a hefty number. Here's where it gets tricky. Let me explain it. She did not get whatever she got based off the success of Insecure. I'm going to lean back. I'm going to give everybody a minute to sit with that. Rookie deal. She put out Insecure. It was a hit.
Correct.
Every season it aired, it was a hit.
Great show.
That still don't get you your $40 million.
Why not?
She have 15 other projects that she working on.
Read it, nigga. Get loud. Put some treble in your voice.
Explaining why
You got glasses on. Try to understand this in real time so everybody that says Joe is a psycho lunatic that does bad business could just get a better understand. I'm not yelling because I'm angry. Off mic, I'm as calm as can be.
All right, I'm gonna read it. Explaining why she stuck with HBO rather than jumping ship to one of the many other platforms that made her offers, she said, I have so much respect for the executives in various departments. When people believe in you and build with you, I tend to want to further that relationship, she said.
What do you know? Can I hit a gunshot? When people believe in you and build with you, it's instinctual of me to want to further the relationship. You were saying? You were saying something.
That's just been a staple of mine with so many other people that I work with on various projects. So I'm looking forward to see what this marriage looks like.
So even with her hit show Insecure that's been running 5 seasons, she still had to leverage other shows,
Other projects.
to get the $40 million that she, air quotes, allegedly received. That she can never tell somebody she received.
She shouldn't.
Because what would happen if you knew that she received that?
Pocket watching.
Of course.
Oh, Lawrence is quitting Best Buy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Lawrence is at her house.
Oh, you got how
every
much?
day.
No.
Stupid, yo.
Hey, not only that, you got that much. How much do you think I deserve from that? You can't make Insecure without me. Know what Issa Rae says? Well, you're absolutely right. But Insecure didn't get this done. The Insecure people say, what do you mean? It's a smash. You can't have the smash without me. You ain't shit. Issa says, I did this 90 other times without you. I can't get to $40 million without them. It don't matter how great we think Insecure is. It just can't happen. Hello, the room says what? Quiet, nothing, internet commenters, executives going crazy. I know how it go. I'll shut up. Go ahead.
That's funny.
Congratulations to Issa Rae.
Well, yeah, congratulations. And I get what Joe was saying. Though.
I do too.
I get it.
Motherfucker.
I get it.
Congratulations. Of course, congratulations to Issa Rae. That's the game. You want to thank anybody that came before you that's giving you the game. I speak on Issa Rae a lot. I speak on 50 Cent a lot. Not because I love PIMP so much.
I love that song.
I do like that record, though.
More of a mini man guy.
I don't know what you heard. It wasn't my thing when it came out. But what he's doing in film and television,
amazing.
Hollywood, small, big screen, acting. They clowned him when he lost all the weight for that role for the movie we never saw, but he did it. He tried it. Yes, it didn't work when you lost 200 pounds. You looked stupid and we clowned you. But you tried it. You had that level of commitment. I support these people, man. Even Kenya. Kenya, who I had to say some things about when I found out his name was attached to Coming to America Part 2. Kenya Barris. Love him. It's just too many of us that I love out here. It's too many of us that I love out here that's doing amazing things. I hope to follow in these amazing footsteps, man, because this is great shit. Great shit. And it wasn't such a viable path for... not of this level, especially for black creators, especially women, right?
Yeah.
Especially women. When?
Dark-skinned women.
Last decade?
So
yeah.
But she only got, not only, but...
I'm about to say.
No.
I'm about to say.
But even a $40 million, right, is over a 5-year stint. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm thinking she's more deserving of 100. Like, I'm looking at a different number. We happy she got 40. 40 over 5 long ass years. Yeah, look at it. I'm looking at her body of work like she might be more deserving of a buck.
Hey, and if we're prophesizing right now, I agree with you.
You get what I'm saying?
And I think
40 is dope. Like, I don't want shit on your 40 because 40 mil is 40 mil. But
I also think she agrees with us in this assessment.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not going to be shocked if we see a movie, a Issa Rae produced or directed film, to come soon, because that would be the level up. She's already acting.
Well, you figure, I mean,
she's already acting.
This is the final season of Insecure, and what has happened with a bunch of those HBO shows.
We know why already.
Yeah.
Read the fucking tea leaves.
Yep.
Why do you think, you fucking internet executives? Why do you think she announced the last season of her hit show that would probably continue to be a hit for 5 more seasons? Why? Sounds like other business dealings are in effect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like I might have to dismantle this writing room so that writing room can make 7 other writing rooms so that I could bring in the economy that I need to get all of this shit where it needs to be.
Yep.
Does it sound crazy when it's her plan?
Stupid, yo.
Yeah.
Hello?
You got it, bro.
Hello?
Congratulations to Issa Rae.
No. Congratulate me, nigga.
You want a fly swatter to keep patting yourself on the back, nigga?
No, it's tough for me knowing that. It's tough for me knowing that some lessons in hip hop we just skip because we're hip hop and we're not viewed in a certain light. Right? So when we get to these types of dealings where it seems things only happen when you're privileged to the information, you get dudes like me so passionate that your entire life's existence and body of work is to relay information.
I get it.
It's to give it to people. And if people don't know how to fucking disseminate through it, then you feel like, I'll die, just everybody will stay stupid and that'll be the end. Like, if everybody continues to do this, then we get the 5 heartbeats in 2050.
Word.
That's why I act like this. That's why it's a big deal for me that Issa Rae only allegedly got $40 million. I don't know what Kenya Barrett's got. I don't know what fucking all the people fucking Ava.
Yeah.
Shonda.
Yeah, that's another one. Shonda.
Yeah, I don't know. But this is a step in the right direction. Congratulations to everybody on this road. Tyler Perry, 50 Cent, whoever it is. It's an inspiration for niggas like me.
I tell you to keep going.
Makes sense.
I get it.
I love it.
Gives you the blueprint. Snowfall. I don't know what means. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you feel?
That's how I feel.
You feel, huh?
Well, do I have to say spoiler alert right now?
Yes, we do.
I don't
Potential spoiler alert.
Oh, shit, we're at 2 hours? God damn it.
Potential spoiler alert, etc. Okay. I'm at. Did everybody see Snowfall?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes?
We did.
I just have a couple questions.
Shoot.
Question 1. How much do y'all think that dude Fatback weighed?
Yo.
I'm going to give you
325.
325. What you got? Yeah, just throw a number out.
About 350. I'm going to give you that.
Okay.
Definitely close to 400 pounds.
Close to 400 pounds. Okay. Now she knocked him out. So that's dead weight.
Who knocked him out?
Shorty. She put the shit around
That's
his
not
face.
knocking him out.
That is knocking him out.
He didn't knock.
He was unconscious.
He was unconscious. She knocked him out.
She made
He was
him
rendered
unconscious.
unconscious.
He wasn't knocked out.
That's
knocked him out, but knocked him out.
Not
Yeah,
by
she
force.
was knocked
She
him
knocked
out.
him. She rendered him unconscious.
She was cooking some shit. That wasn't the spaghetti. I got it.
Okay, cool.
How did they put him in front of Franklin's bar? With
Fuck, how did they get him in the warehouse?
They rolled in the
She
warehouse.
drove
hand
in the
truck.
warehouse.
They rolled
Yeah, but how did they get him against the pole and yeah?
A hand truck.
Nice Adidas tracksuit she got on, right? How many times she stabbed him?
A bunch.
Several, yeah. She was
Not a speck of blood nowhere? Nowhere.
It's black.
How do you know?
You
You can't see the blood if it's a black
I am.
They never showed her.
I'm not a fucking idiot.
They never showed her again after
Bro,
she
it wasn't
poked
even
him
blood
up.
on her face while she stabbed. She was stabbing the shit out
They
of
don't. They
this nigga,
showed her
bro.
she's
stabbing him from the
beautiful.
back.
Because she's beautiful.
Bro, you didn't
That's
see
why.
a splat of blood
'Cause she's-
You
nowhere.
didn't see her from the
My nigga, how Wanda get her hair done?
Look.
How Wanda get her hair done? Answer that one.
She
since you
did it
answered all the questions.
herself, nigga.
Okay, I got it.
You know what I don't
Can't
like
speak
about
on-
people like you?
No, bro, I'm not an idiot.
Are
though.
you a Game of Thrones?
I was until the last season.
Okay.
So you are a Game of Thrones.
Hold up.
And when they put the fucking applesauce Mott's can in the
Starbucks
episode
cup,
5.
I was pissed.
Yeah, you wasn't going crazy like this. Leave us
like
alone.
Everybody else was.
Leave us alone over here at Snowfall.
Where's the blood at?
You don't see her anymore.
You see her right there.
She's about to start poking him up.
Bro,
y'all can't continue to tell the show. The show just aired. The show just aired. Give people time to watch it. I thought Snowfall was great.
I did too.
How many episodes are in the season?
It should be like 10, I think.
10. So this is over soon.
Yeah, we roll into the end.
We're in the middle.
We roll into the end.
We're in the middle.
I feel like they just...
These network TV shows.
Yeah, now it's quick.
Well,
we
they
getting 10 episodes and we out.
Well,
and
they
announced commercials.
They announced that they're picking this up for the fifth season, as we all knew already.
All the creators of the show.
Yeah, let me hit the round of
Rest in
applause.
peace, Johnson.
That's good for them.
Why Leon get his hair braided to have a throw?
Ice.
All right, my bad. All right, I'm done.
No, I had a different. I thought you were going to come with a better one.
You asking questions, man.
No, I thought you were going to come with better questions than that.
I'm just saying, this is the same shit I saw with Power when I said how'd 50 get out this fucking burning room. And nobody had a problem with it.
That was a little
That
bit
was the
more
worst.
dramatic
That was the
than
worst.
not being bloody.
No, I was mad that Ghost went around shooting everybody in the head, but with 50, he just left him unconscious in the room.
We ain't got to get back into it. It's TV. I'm off. Like they got to make it more realistic again. I was rolling with the show, but I'm not an idiot. Don't show me this bullshit and put it in my face. I'm supposed to go with it. That's all.
All right. Well, on this platform, Snowfall is amazing. We support Dameson and everybody else involved with the show. I'm sure I just fucked his name up, but we support Snowfall here. Enough of you coming on here utilizing the platform to shit on things we support, like Snowfall and Premiere and Alchemist. Sorry.
I've had enough.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna. It's not just Maul and Rory.
All right. Well, look.
I'm not gonna take it anymore either.
Joe, speaking of Snowfall, though, did you see DaniLeigh and what's
Corey.
his name?
Corey.
I call him Corey too.
Yeah,
I always call him Corey.
Yeah.
DaniLeigh said, "Am I the only one that can't get into Snowfall?"
And Corey
said, "It's a black thing you wouldn't understand." # Snowfall FX. That is a hilarious exchange. But what do you want me to do with this?
Well,
I gave him a ha ha. He got her there.
Well,
that was a good one. She's not black.
It's her. It's what happened after that, though. Then of course, she gets clowned a lot. She deletes the tweet. Then she puts this little statement out, typing on the black page or whatever, saying that she's been clowned every day and she don't want to be here anymore. All of that type of stuff. Just
she's suicidal now.
Roll out.
I'm not gonna call it a rollout because I'm sensitive when people get suicidal. Okay. And I can understand how internet comments can affect your mental health.
I've had can understand.
Yeah, I can definitely understand. I've had a week of this. I've had a week of this saying, man, thank God I did this inner work.
Wait, are you telling me she deleted?
That's what I wanted to do this week.
So that's 2.
I wanted to delete all of my socials. YouTube.
That's 2 now.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That would make people say, hey, man, maybe Joe's not all right through all this.
Because Chrissy Teigen
I would have been home saying, duh, the fuck. This is my thing with DaniLeigh. And I was championing DaniLeigh and all of this, the baby shit, because if you're sleeping with somebody's baby daddy or seeing somebody's baby daddy for 2 years, 3 years in secrecy, I can see how as a young woman you would feel like that's your man. I can see that, though. Not only that, I could see how you might feel like you have authority to speak.
Entitlement.
Yeah. I could see how you might feel like degrading the other woman, the baby mama. I could see how you get into all that. Women don't really stick to the women empowerment rules when it comes to judging how women deal with cheating.
No, they fuck with the women empowerment shit when it's convenient for them.
Yeah.
Whatever their
Careful, buddy.
I know.
I don't want to. You're not a podcast, so I got to tell you.
Pardon me.
You say stuff like this, and you can't just go get gas tomorrow.
But again,
you see, I shut up.
Ain't you the nigga that said?
Again, like just hypothetically,
lightly.
take it to traditional values, right? So women will be like, yo, I want a traditional man like my grandfather. He paid all the bills. He did this. He was a man's man, and that's what I grew up under, so that's what I want to do. Cool. You have to do what your grandmother did.
In today's time.
Yeah. And they are not willing to do that because they want to, again, champion off into being the executive and this and that. There's nothing wrong with it. Either one of them, but you can't pick and choose when it's convenient. I'm going to rock on this side and take this stance. And then when the other side is convenient, I want to be on a total new world, new woman. I'm an independent today's woman stance. And it's not fair. You get what I'm saying? Like, so they fuck with the women empowerment shit when it's beneficial, but then they want to be traditional when it's beneficial, and you can't take both stances.
My only issue with DaniLeigh when I was in support of her was, hey, even if you got the dude, why are you shitting on the baby moms? Why do you make a song with the colorist statements? Why do you seem to lean into it such? That was my only issue with her, and I couldn't ever confirm those things.
Insecurity.
God, hey, I don't live her life. It's not my business, so I don't care. But those were just questions that I had. Then when she lost the guy, you go through this. I'm suicidal. The internet, y'all on my back. Like, a lot of that just nasty, messy type of stuff. If you dish it, you got to be able to take it.
Exactly.
That's my thing. Enough of this passive-aggressive stuff that the kids like to do. Say how you feel, say what's going on, and deal with the repercussions. Because the baby mama was just like, girl, I've been through 100 of you. Like, I'm not paying paying you any mind because we go through this every other month.
He'll be back.
He'll come home.
He'll be back.
He's going to come home. That's my baby daddy. That's family. He going out, getting the chicken, bringing it back, and then he's fucking a few chicks. I don't care. Like,
that's her statement.
DaniLeigh says, I feel like I cry every other day. I just want my life to change already. Broken heart emojis. I don't want to be here no more. I got no real love around me. I feel her.
It's unfortunate.
I feel her. I don't want her to feel like that. And I hope she gets the necessary help away from music and the music industry so she doesn't have to go through that because nobody should. Mm-hmm. But there were some things that led up to this.
Yeah, that's where I was at. I was waiting to see if you was going to.
I acknowledge it.
Okay.
I acknowledge it.
As long as you acknowledge it, I'm cool. Because like a lot of this, you
can't be suicidal after you make a nigga want to kill you.
No, after you went trying to kill some
That's
other
fucked up. They
motherfucker.
got killed.
Yeah,
like you trying to kill somebody else.
Yeah,
or you ain't give a
go.
fuck if she was suicidal when you was doing what you was doing.
Yeah, that's my example. That's
much better.
Staying in this dating relationship world, this story has taken over the headlines for the past however many, maybe 2 weeks now. Feels like 2 weeks. Derrick Jaxn. I don't know him. I wasn't familiar with him. Apparently, he's a relationship expert and life coach who is famous on the internets. And that's where people know him from the internets, because I keep asking, hey, where do y'all know this guy from that makes this so funny? And they're like, oh, everybody knows him. And I'm like, yeah, but from where? Oh, the Shade Room. Oh, Jasmine Brand.
So the internet.
Yeah, the internet. I never knew this guy. Apparently, he's a relationship coach, life coach that cheated on his significant other, and now the internet is killing him for it. And he did a video explaining his transgressions with his significant other, wife, he's married, with his wife. He was holding her hand, but it looked like the grip of death.
You saying wife. You were saying wife. I was going to say hostage, but
yeah, it was a hostage.
I don't want any attacks.
He wouldn't let her go. She looked like she wasn't happy about this vid, didn't want to be there, didn't support him. We've all seen this before. We've been there. And the two of them have been getting killed on the internet ever since.
Wait, Joe, we all haven't been there. We haven't been holding anyone and like tight against their will, it looks like. We all haven't been there. Let's just clear that up.
The holding someone against their will thing, no. A lot of men have been there where the side chick tried to bust a move, but we kept our girl through the move. Even though our girl didn't want to really be kept through the move. That's what I'm saying. I relate to that aspect of this. She blamed it on Jesus Christ, all the cheating he did.
Oh, you know how it goes.
You're lying.
What else you supposed to do? Yes. What else you supposed to do?
Jesus never made you cheat?
No. Pardon me.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He did.
No, he didn't, though.
Come on, yo.
Issue was just cheating on his strength.
He had no reason.
Jesus, God, church. He hadn't been to church in a year when he cheated.
Said Jesus never made you cheat.
Well, if you don't believe the cheating, we can say that for Patreon. Don't worry about it. You don't believe monogamy is a natural thing, right?
No.
You think
does anybody here believe that?
See,
okay.
Don't Patreon.
Patreon. That sounds like a Patreon.
We about to end this. They hate me. They hate me, so they don't need to hear me for 3 hours anymore. You did 3 hours without Korean more.
That's funny.
Only my job. Sorry. Sorry. I got a lot to say that day.
Nah, they was dissing the girl because they said if you know your man just cheated, and they had pictures of the side chicks that looked like some IG jump offs.
So,
and then she gets up there with the taking out the garbage clothes. They like, no wonder he cheated, bitch. Like women was killing her. I'm not taking their stance because you looking at me with that face like I'm the heartless bastard. I've heard this third party.
No, I'm not looking at you with the face. I'm going back to my history, my relationship history Rolodex, and I'm just thinking of some of the conversations that had been had in regards to cheating. And I've cheated, so let me be clear on that.
You don't say.
yeah. Wow. Shocker.
Always with you. It was me and you.
No. You need to stop telling your listeners that
I'm free tonight.
This is a fact.
Yo, I think tonight is the night. Tonight, I'm going to cheat.
And I was like, let's ride.
Are you free to hang out and cheat with me tonight?
No. You can't. Yo, tonight.
And you would be like, yeah, for sake. I'm there at 11. We'll talk about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We'll put that in the Patreon.
Damn, I don't even remember what I was saying now. Something about cheating, right?
Yeah.
No, the lady, they've been crucifying the lady. Even other women.
Listen, I have been crucified for cheating. This is going to sound bad. But my response to that in a few different situations was, yeah, but why'd I do that? Like, you didn't suck my dick in 5 years.
I just heard, I heard what gaslighting was. I didn't know what it was.
That's gaslighting.
That's gaslighting.
That is gaslighting.
If I'm explling why cheating made sense with you, it's gaslighting. Maya Angelou came up with that shit.
You can't flip it. No, look, I used to just call it the flip. Like
one of our favorite women came up with this bullshit gaslighting.
It was the flip. I used to call it the flip, and I'm
if I'm in a relationship with you, and
the flip sound better anyway.
I'm the flip. I'm the master gymnast. I used to be a flipper in my day, but again,
I want my dick sucked if you want me to not cheat on you.
I want a lot of things if you want me to not cheat on you.
Head is one of them, though. And if I'm not receiving that, I'm cool. I'm not the biggest head guy. But in year 5, if I don't receive that, and I bump into the wettest mouth in the world, if I bump into the wettest mouth by chance, oops, I didn't even know she would be at Barcode that day. And it's just super wet and I can't get enough. What's your beef? What's your issue? Tanisha kills.
Yo.
You mad at me and Tanisha. I'm not saying that today.
But no,
I'm not saying that today. I'm just explaining my thinking in the past.
That's a woman's stance. Men don't usually take that stance. Or society doesn't take that stance for us. They say that...
I don't know. Go ahead, man.
No, they say that we cheat because we ain't shit and men are dogs. Women cheat because something is lacking, quote unquote. We've all heard that. Right? And that society has accepted that bullshit. We all cheat for the same reasons.
Because we want to cheat. That's the reason.
We greedy.
To be honest.
If you're cheating, you're cheating out of greed. I'm not cheating. I'm just saying if you're cheating for the same reason, greed.
Nah, not greed. You don't touch me like she does.
No, if you're not happy, you leave.
I felt your hand on my body.
Happy, you leave.
No, that's what you're supposed to.
I have felt your...
You are greedy. You want to keep this and that.
No, you might not want to.
But I don't want to keep that though.
So leave.
No.
What if she lives with you?
Put her out. He's a pro.
Then you... I'm not dapping you after that. It's not a dab.
It's not a dab. My bad.
She might not want to keep it.
Yo,
the other chick.
That's more you
keep it?
furthering a narrative. Do you know that when I lived with somebody that I didn't want to live with anymore, I approached them and said, hey, why don't I get you your own crib?
And they say no.
Yeah.
And then when
you trapped. And then you got to figure out a different way to break up with this person where they're going to be angrier. But I tried the nice way. I tried to get you your own crib so I could fuck the girls I want to fuck in this house. You said no because you know I want to fuck other girls.
Like that's going to stop
Now I got to go get another crib.
Maybe they just wanted to hold on to see if they could fix the relationship.
You can fix it. You just got to fix it through me fucking other girls.
So either way, the other girls are getting fucked. That's what you're saying, right?
How is that a corrective action?
Wait, who said it was corrective?
You said you can fix it. You said you can
That
fix
fixes it for me. Hey, I didn't get my dick sucked for 5 years. Now I get my dick sucked every week. That is a problem solved. Hey, that's a life I didn't know I'd be able to live right now. What do you want me to do? There's some head busters out there that women don't necessarily know about. They don't know what she do to my skin.
All right, man.
I hate podcasts.
You're stupid.
I hate podcasts. Don't worry about it. Escape is coming back. SWV is the battle.
The verses.
Thriller.
All of that. It's head busters versus dry mouth.
That's all the verses.
Because it's the dry mouth chicks with all the demands. Bitch, if you're gonna suck a lollipop, get a Fiji, put some type of lubricant in your mouth.
Oh my God.
Yo.
All right, forget it, man. Forget it.
I'm telling you, dog.
Forget it. You're not gonna lick my ass? Don't worry about it. I'm cheating. I'm cheating on you.
Yo.
I like my ass licked, and that seems to be a boundary that you don't want to get into. And Shorty over there, Starlets, does it like without even asking. That's her thing. She gets right to my ass.
That's the go-to.
Yeah, it's no kissing. She gets right to her tongue on my ass. And I love it. I continue to text her. I continue to communicate with her.
What time did you get off?
No, we troubleshoot problems. We have great conflict resolution. I get mad, she licks my ass. No more conflict.
I'm good after that.
Oh, God, so the best.
So she ain't going nowhere.
No, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
I mean, you don't have no game.
Well, huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. You got it.
It's what you said, man. What you said?
You said you ain't have no game.
It should seem my game, though. It seen me in action. He won't say it because we're on the podcast.
No. Your go-to was early. Yeah. He started rubbing that thumb on a bitch in about 5 minutes. That nigga won't know you. You look up, that nigga be thumbing the bitch like, oh, damn, he got her. Yo, we've made bets on bitches. No lie.
Women.
Pardon me.
We made bets on women.
They'll kill you, Ish.
They'll kill me too. We made bets on bitches. What is this? The fucking roller derby? What the fuck is this? A horse race?
Pardon me.
This guy's not a podcaster. Women.
You are.
Women. Women.
And you'll be like, yo.
Yeah.
Like, shoot. How much you want to bet? 2 minutes later, boy.
Hey, me and this girl.
Yeah. 2 minutes later, I see that thumb massaging her neck. I'm just, here you go, yo.
That's my finishing move.
Yeah, that's your opening move. That's your opening.
Yeah, but it's finished when I open it like that.
Grand opening, grand closing. Yeah.
Me and Izzy go on the spot. He'll say, yo, who that? She's cute. I'll say, I don't know, but she is. He'll say, I want her. I'll say, me too. He'll say, I'm going to get her. I say, all right, me too. All right, well, get away from me, nigga. We can't keep talking to each other.
I don't know you. No, that's funny. He wins, of course, because I don't holla.
No. We're not doing that here.
All right, okay.
Why I win? This is the most intriguing part to me that Ish never knows why I win versus him in a strip club.
I know why.
I know. That's
me
easy.
Too.
It's easy.
All right.
Back in our day.
All right, so let me tell the people. Ish don't drink.
One.
Ish drinks water.
That's one.
The bartenders are bad as fuck.
You just started
trying
drinking.
to make money. Even if I don't drink, I'm ordering her a drink, her friend a drink, Order everybody the bottles. You and your pretty eyes and your Fijis is gonna be in for an uphill battle. You don't think so?
Nah.
You think it's a thumb move?
Yeah, that thumb.
You think you a little cooler than me? You cooler. You more reserved than me.
Yeah, of course.
And the other part of this is,
I've been out. We all been out together.
Thank you, Ice.
We all been out together.
Thank you, Ice. Ice will tell you what it is. That's it.
the other part of this is, and we won't get into that because we can end this podcast. I'm Ish's wingman. Ish gets to play Shy brother.
I am Shy. It's not me playing Shy.
It works for him.
And he get, because of me. He get to point something out, say, yo, I'm Shy. Go tell her I got hazel eyes. And I go over there and say, yo, my friend like you, who? Hazel eyes. And then it works. It works.
Yo, this guy is a nut.
What else? Started some assists?
Has he ever thrown?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few. Couple. Yo, don't just act like you Chris Paul, nigga. You throwing it something.
That's what it is. None of my friends will ever. I'm trash.
No, you have definitely thrown some assists to me. I agree. Yeah, of course.
I'm Chris Paul on the Suns this year.
Not for me. To other niggas.
I've thrown a few.
You've thrown some.
Nice.
Yeah. And I run the lane like Sean Marion back in the day.
I didn't even want to throw. Like, yo, me and you have chemistry. I think me and you got a connection, but I mean, if you want this nigga.
No, this nigga.
Look, this nigga. Look, his hairline is intact.
Yo, this guy is nuts, yo.
Fuck out of here.
No.
What else is important to talk about? Anything?
Nah.
Derrick Jaxn, was that his name? The relationship coach guy? You guys have any thoughts on this? No, right? Y'all don't care.
We don't care about this.
Y'all don't care.
No, we don't.
I don't care either.
We really don't.
Hey, contrary to popular belief, I love when you niggas get busted cheating.
Oh, man.
Y'all don't?
I love when
I like
when
seeing
them type
how
of
dudes
niggas
get caught.
Them type of dudes, yeah, I love that. Because I just feel like, why y'all who the fuck is a relationship expert?
Word.
No, but you can be a relationship expert if you have a ton
No, you
of...
can't.
Yes, you can.
Because what works in your relationship ain't gonna work in mine, so you can't be a relationship.
But there are some general rules of thumb. What, common sense? There's some general rules.
Fuck you.
There are some general rules, though, that are applicable, no?
What, common sense rules?
Everybody's common sense level is relative.
I know this.
The shit Kevin Samuels, who's the Godfather, says, other people look at him like he's a dick for when he says it. To us, it makes sense. To them, it doesn't.
Kevin Hart was allegedly cheating, and his man hit him the next morning like, yo, I'm sending this tape. I'm sending this footage out.
Yo, I need a new Range Rover and a Lambo.
I just like
or
to see
this goes out.
I like
crazy.
to see how dudes get caught with the cheating. Like, I've got caught in the stupidest ways that exist. Like, the chick was still there when Shorty was coming. She seen the other chick car pull off. Who was that? No one. You're a liar, and I'm leaving. I'm leaving you forever. This guy, how did he get caught? Oh, the side chick spoke?
2 of them. Nice ones, too, that I saw pictures of, and they said that. But why would you do
I have an issue with
girls
women that
suck.
believe the side chick when they talk. You're supposed to believe your man.
I'm with
Careful.
that. I'm with that.
Careful though. Just be careful, bro.
You're supposed to believe your partner.
All right. Okay, go ahead. Come on. I'm listening.
No, that was the end.
No, my thing.
What did I have to prove it? You know, forget it, man.
Yeah.
Forget it.
They're going to tear you up, man.
Forget it.
So who's that?
That's the wife and that's the side chick. One of them.
Oh, I understand.
She looks like a nice lady.
Yo, I got sleepers. I got sleep. This is a brand new tune. Yo, this tune just came out.
I get it.
This is yo, you never heard. Yo, this tune right here.
No, I get it.
You can't say stuff like that.
I just said all right.
I can play a sleeper.
I don't know these new jokers. These new jokers is terrible. I don't.
Hey, man.
These new jokers. You can tell you 50, right?
We ain't touch on weed's legal in New York State now.
Well, why would I touch on that? I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, right. It's already, you already had that for 3 months.
We're not surprised. We don't care about that.
That's
old news.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad.
Oh, but I'm good for y'all. Round of applause.
How nice of y'all to join the
is there
party.
shit popping up over there yet or not?
Hell no.
It's what?
Like dispensaries and shit like that? Are they popping up yet?
No, not yet. Not legal. Or
Not like recreational,
No.
but no, they're open.
medical been around.
A couple of my people just opened one.
Yeah, medical been around. Jersey shot themselves in the foot, by the way.
What you mean?
Slow rolling this out.
Yeah, they did.
You were supposed to have this rolled out before
They were supposed to
New
already
York
have it
did they
planned
shit.
out. That's true.
Yeah.
You did. Now you're fucking up because New York gonna beat you to the punch and actually like get shit in
Get that
motion.
shit done.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe. It might be slow over here in New York.
New York's trying to rush. Like from what I've been reading,
They probably already had it lined up. So
Right.
once they did it, it was like,
Yeah,
all
they
right,
ready
cool.
to go.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
I don't smoke.
You hype. You could just cross the George Washington Bridge and be hype.
Yeah, but I could do.
Don't worry
I'd
about
rather just cross the street.
Parks, when are we getting the Parks cooking show on as a
Starting to get
Patreon
nice out.
exclusive?
Starting to get nice out.
I seen you back there looking at the grill.
I know. I'm looking at it like it's almost time.
You was looking at the grill like it wanted smoke.
Nah.
Think about that. I'm coming back to the game, y'all. You was looking at the smoke.
No, we got it. We got it.
I got it. That's light. That's all you gotta hit it with. That's
I'm
light.
clear why I'm here. Listen.
Yeah, you stupid, yo.
Yo, real quick before we get out of here, under the 3-hour mark for the first time in ages, I'm hearing rumblings. I'm seeing little internet clips of fans expressing their opinion on what Trina versus Little Kim would look like.
Look,
Listen,
people.
man.
I love Trina, but
Come on, man.
Stick to the lakes that you used to, the rivers and lakes you used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
you think that's waterfall?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that's Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Hey,
Stop.
while we're in this transparent transitioning moment, let's hear from Parks on why it's not a waterfall.
What do you mean?
Why do you think it wouldn't
I think
be
Trina's
considered
got
that?
a bunch of records. I just think
Do you
Lil
think
Kim's got a lot.
She
of
has more than
records.
10?
Versus is 20
10-ish,
records
10-ish.
against
I know.
Little Kim.
Lil Kim's got a lot of records.
Little Kim has a 20.
No, I said from the rip
Little
that I
Kim
think
has more than
that
20.
Trina.
I'm just saying,
Kim
Little
can
Kim
beat
can
most
put up a
men.
20.
So I
though,
want to
is
know
what
why
I'm saying.
Parks is saying.
And you saying Trina
I
can
was
do
laughing at
10-ish.
the waterfalls joke. I
don't
think
even know 10.
that Lil Kim is going to win that
Oh,
battle.
okay. I'm just.
I don't know
okay,
10.
making sure.
I thought you were saying something else. That's why I'm
No,
glad to
no.
hear that.
I'm just laughing at that.
And Trina, we love, so we're just gonna leave it at.
Yeah, no, I don't want to make
Little
it sound
Kim would
disrespectful.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand why Carisha, the City Girls, and any other Miami person would pick Trina.
Trina's got a lot of
That's
pops.
fine.
If you're from Miami, you would pick Trina.
Listen, it's okay to be wrong.
Listen, I'm picking Naughty by Nature in anything that they do. I'm picking Redman in anything that he do, even though y'all might know how
It's
I
a
really
real
feel
argument,
about the Red versus Meth behind the scenes thing. But guess what? I'm picking Redman. I'm from New Jersey.
If you're from America,
All right.
you have to pick Little Kim over Trina.
Lil Kim just has more bigger records.
Come on.
If you're younger and you grew up on Trina, I could understand, but do not get it fucked up.
Yeah.
She can't hold a candle to Kimberly Jones.
It's
All
not
right?
even.
Stop. Just stop. Stop.
If that can't be top 7,
Stop.
Trina,
Trina, Kaya's right there.
All right, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this with you. No. Yo, Ice is crazy. I do feel like we need Ice energy on whatever this ends up being.
Oh, man.
I just don't buy his
This
tongue.
should be pissing me off, man. I'm not trying to, stop. That's not your battle. Stop.
Who's her battle? Let me just end it. All
Who's
right,
battle?
all right, yo, this has been great. Yo,
Okay.
this has been, yo. You guys are amazing. Give it up for yourselves.
Give it up for yourselves.
Yo, we getting out of here, man. Hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves. Enjoy the weekend. We should be getting beautiful weather in New York, man. If you're a podcaster, work through the issues, get your shit together, especially if you podcast with friends. With all of that being said, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, so long, goodbye. Talk to you later. What you doing tomorrow? Life is a series of moments, and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all we have.
Because it is.
Word.
Definitely it's all we have.
That's it.
Do remember the baddies are insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab an ibuprofen, enjoy your headache. We'll be back to you same time, same place, Wednesday morning. You know the vibes. Salute to Rory Mall, Rory Hive, Mall Hive, but the show goes on. I'll talk to y'all later. You heard?
One. Guys, please come back.
Please come back.
Please come back.
Shut up, nigga. You come back. Wait a minute.